Hello, everyone. Wulfy has actually quickly run out. So I'm just going to chat for a bit. Actually, I've just realized I don't have any water on me. I actually don't have any drink on me at all. I've just gone live completely unprepared today. I guess that's pretty me, actually. You're studying, Banana? Sounds very exciting. I didn't get much done today. That's how I feel anyway. We were up pretty late with Purge, celebrating. So I got up quite late, and then I was all like, I should take a break from streaming stuff today. We've been doing a lot of that recently. So I chatted to streamers. Does that still count as streaming stuff if I'm like chatting to streamers? I don't know. But I just went and said hello to people. It was nice. Gosh, there's quite a few people live at the moment. To pass 6 exams to shorten my internship by 6 months. Goodness. You can do it. You can do it. It's just discipline, right? Discipline and memorization. Okay, Mark's getting water for me. He got up. I was like, I forgot water. Please get me water. All the Aussies just went live. Wow. Here we go. Flex done. Flex done. Not too worried, to be honest. I only need to pass, and grades are 1 to 6. If I only get a 2, I don't give a fuck. Okay, alright. If you only need to pass, then sweet. I just realized my little thing's not moving. Why is my reactive not reacting? Passman, thank you so much for the follow. Hang on, let me move my little doobie around and be like, why don't you be reacting? There we go. There we go. But yeah, Grassman, thank you. Where have you come from? Did you just find us, or did you come from another streamer? I just dropped some lurk, so I'm like, I feel like you've come from somewhere. Oh, water is good. I haven't had enough water. Yeah, water's really good. I really needed that. Really needed that. Here, Wulfy, hello.
Wolf?
Was that a burp or I couldn't even tell. Woof.
I was talking to my cat. What's up?
Hi, Woof. Thank you for the alert, Coda. I
We
found
are like, no.
I found like a cute little fall pumpkin background for you.
Oh, good. I can't see it, but I'm sure it's lovely.
It's lovely. It's really lovely. I think you'd really appreciate it. Alright, let's get
Fantastic.
ourselves. We're gonna get ourselves set up. I went for Italian lo-fi, and this is just lo-fi by Italian people, which, you know, that's fine, but it's not really quite not quite what I wanted.
What are you trying to say? Italians can't make lo-fi?
Oh my goodness.
That's up.
You need to spray.
I need to spray?
Kitty! Yeah.
Are you talking about cleaning?
Yeah,
So I want you all to know that I literally just made myself some pasta like 20 minutes ago,
I
so
know.
this is fresh.
I know. But
How do you know? How do you know?
cause
Did your pasta senses go off?
yeah. You need to feed me. How dare you? How dare you? Place the camera as well. That's why it's like a giant splodge.
It's like a giant
Yeah, I'm
splitch.
pointing at it. I'm pointing at it.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Just let me see where you're looking. Okay, that one there, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I feel better now. Okay, I feel better now. Now I can. Okay, there we go. I feel happier. We can show now. I had to make
So
sure it
yeah,
looked nice for
if
you
you all were
guys.
ever curious to know, yeah, sometimes cooks leave messes.
Oh yeah,
Shocker, I'm sure.
100%. I know you're hygienic,
I hope
but I like to
I
make
hope
it
that
look like we've just started. I like to fool.
Chef Laos isn't in seeing how I'm not keeping tidy.
I think I think Chef once talked about how they were called out by someone else for the same thing, which is quite funny. Bro's got a
Oh
chain
yeah.
here, rockabilly rebel thigh. Yeah, I love that style. Actually, you know what we're gonna really quickly do? Hang on. Let me I'm just gonna switch to closer to where you are. Just so we can get there we go.
You switch over again?
I did. I just wanted to make it more stable for you. There you go.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, Chef got a chain.
Alright.
What's my
Sorry, I was just getting
respectful
some other
title,
things spoken.
Fox? Well, Banana just corrected himself and went, "Oh, sorry, not bro, chef." And I'm like, "What's my respectable title?" And I'm just like, "Fox." Just get yelled at, Fox. Fox, what are you doing? Fox, shut the fuck up. Anyway, hello.
Anyway.
So today we're focusing on upscaling the basics, right? So turning a basic, old, boring tomato soup into something more chef-like and exciting that could be in a restaurant.
Yeah, something that I actually served in a restaurant before as well.
Huh.
we I don't know if you all have access to this combination of cheeses because they're made by a company that only exists on the west coast of the U.S. So honestly, you probably don't. But it's called Beechers, and they have a couple of different really nice flavors that work. Like one's like a Jamaican jerk seasoning, and one's like a white cheddar.
Ooh.
He's got a very, very good base flavor. That's what we would use in our grilled cheeses at that place, and
Yeah.
we used another local famous bread company for the area as well.
Soup. Yeah, mock soup.
Mhm.
No, I think we've had this discussion before because we've compared a lot of ingredients and companies, obvious, over the years. And I'm pretty sure we've discussed beaches before, and I did look them up, and I can't get them in Australia. So I'm
Yeah, I thought
curious
that.
to look and see how close a comparison I can kind of get.
Well, there's this other one I'm thinking of using called Tomarashi.
Hmm.
Hold on, let me just double check I'm not being dumb. Yeah, I am being dumb. Anyways, so the cheese itself is called Toma, and
Okay.
these are variants of the Toma cheese, truffle and togarashi, because it actually has
Ah,
togarashi chili spice in it. Um, it's probably one of the smoothest melting cheeses I've ever used to make like
really?
a sauce base with. Like it does its job very, very well. Um, so I'm going to use this for our grilled cheese.
Yeah.
Um, maybe not a combination of those two because truffle and togarashi seems a little weird. Um, let's see, how's that Parmesan? Yeah. Yeah, I was having a discussion with my girl earlier about like what to do with like certain parts of it, and she mentioned Parmesan, and I was like, "That's a fucking great idea. We're gonna put Parmesan on the outside of the bread with the butter and toast it."
Oh,
Yep. Her idea was for it to be inside, but I was like, "No, no, no, crispy shit."
like a banana. You're not supposed to be looking at these kind of things. Bananas like shoes inside, and I'm like, banana. Americans wear shoes inside. This is normal.
It is, yeah. I
It's
understand,
normal.
banana. I do normally no. I want you to understand. I do normally not wear. You all have seen many times. I don't usually wear my shoes inside, but it is 33 degrees outside, and my heater is not working.
Yeah.
So this
No.
is going to be my warmth for the evening.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Yeah. No.
All right.
And thank you, banana. I am the fox. That's correct. That's true.
Yep. She is a the fox.
The fox.
Oh, I just finished doing a. Have you played Kingdoms and Castles, Migs?
No, I have not. Kingdoms and
It
castles.
is. It's a little city builder, like a super dumbed down version of City Skylines, if you want to imagine it like that. The only thing you have to worry about is population, food, a few supplies, and potentially Viking raids.
Huh. That actually sounds a lot of fun. Uh,
It's a really cute little game. I just finished basically inhabiting an entire large. It has level sizes, small, medium, large, and then you can have islands or just like a continent.
yeah. Yeah, yeah.
I just finished filling up a continent.
Oh my god.
All right, so we're not going to use like all the big bad fresh ingredients like we usually do with we're gonna do this from the standpoint of much more affordable, and we're just gonna go affordable to high end. And this is the kind of shit that the thing that makes the food high end at those restaurants or just like that much more upscaled is the kinds of ingredients they have access to. Like I'm gonna have access to house made beef stock, but store bought's gonna taste just the same. And I say beef stock because I do. Whereas you normally use chicken and vegetable stock when making a tomato basil pomodoro whatever style soup, I like the heartiness that comes with it and like the heaviness that comes with it, and I like to over pepper mine to make it like a good wintertime thing, something that's like a warm spices feeling, very home style.
Yeah. No, that makes sense. I like that.
So what I have is some just whole peeled Roma tomatoes.
Yeah.
Um, So we're gonna use those. We are still gonna chop the onions and the garlic and whatnot. Can't really get away from that.
Rome is my favorite. To be fair, a lot of
Roma's the
I can't speak for actual like I can't speak about Italians in Italy, but I know a lot of Australian Italians do still tin their tomatoes on purpose because they believe in the process actually helps the tomatoes in their cooking taste better. So they actually consider tinned
the-
tomatoes to be better than just using tomatoes
oh,
deliberately.
I mean, I can see where they're coming from because
Mm.
this does allow for a bit more acidity. It lets some of the sugars break down in the process of it sitting. While it's not fermenting, of course, it's still doing some amount of breaking down a little bit.
Yeah. I get it. Like I definitely don't know the science behind it, but I have done sauces both fresh and with tinned, and I don't know why, but tinned tastes better. And it's 100% tomatoes. There's no difference. The ones I get anyway. You can get
Oh yeah.
some that have like acidity regulators and salt and sugar. But the ones I've used are just 100% tomato and something to do with the process. It just tastes better. They're coming from Italy.
Okay.
No, that's definitely what it is, banana. It's because I got ones. I'm pretty sure they're Australian, to be honest. I don't think they're Italian. Just like mum used to make.
Australians.
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 Stratalians. Oh my god.
It's not American.
Not American.
It's not American.
Not Americano. Why do I feel like you're as tired as I am and this is gonna be a very weird stream?
Well, you would be correct
Yeah.
because I have not been sleeping well, and
Why?
I just finished, like I said, that Kingdom that I was just playing. I've just played that game for about 4 hours with my girlfriend, and like I was just doing nonsense, making her laugh the whole time, like naming stuff really stupid shit.
Oh my god.
Uh, I think I named one of the stockades that holds charcoal, Charco Byway.
Amazing. Perfect. Very
Yeah, because I
appropriate.
needed that shit going to another part of the city, so I had some horse carriages moving them around. I think the horse was named Sally. One of them was named Zebra,
Sally
and
face.
one was named Tiger.
Aw, zebra's cute. Garlic. It's a fish.
Yeah,
Damn. Damn, Wolfie, I'm not watching at the moment, but you look. Wait, if you're not watching at the moment, anyway. I'm not watching at the moment, but you look super fucking sexy today, even more so than usual. What do you mean say it makes you pussy? Of course I'm gonna say it.
it makes you
It's,
pussy.
it's the way you said, I'm not watching at the moment, but, and then proceeded to tell me you look sexy. You're being a
Is
pussy
this
by
coy?
not. Yeah, this is Koi, how can you tell?
Yeah, I thought so. Because this nonsense like sounds like some coy shit. We're here. I'm here for the tomfoolery though, so it's all good.
Stop being a pussy and look at him, Koi. He's scared of being
Look at me.
blinded in your presence because of your beauty.
I think it's because of the whiteness. I mean, I'm the same color as this onion.
You look sexy. No. No, I think the onion's a bit more tanned.
Yeah, you're probably right. It had more time in the light than I do, and if you get that, you understand.
Oh no. I'm beneath a
If you get
machine
that,
at
you
the
know what
moment,
farming is.
and I'd love to be under him. I think he wants to milk you.
He wants to milk me?
Yeah, that's what I'm picking up. He said I'm under a machine at the moment, and I'd love to be under you, like you.
Yeah, no, I can see that.
Definitely you. Koi wouldn't
Yeah, I'd like
say
to see
these things to me.
that. These sound almost romantic.
Heavy whipped cream. Yum, garlic.
Who's got a good romance style? It's bullying.
What? Oh god. No, that's not romantic. Bullying is not romantic.
Works for me.
Oh, I don't know. I think
Or
I think
works
it
on me.
works for most girls. I think most girls are like into being degraded and stuff, right?
I swear they are. But like, you got to do it in a way where they think you're like, they think you're joking.
Yeah, no, see, I know everyone too well, and so I just know they're not joking. That's the problem. So immediately I'm just like, aw. Sex robot? Yeah, he's probably under a sex robot. That makes sense. You gotta keep them up, literally.
I'm God, I love those jokes. I'm a machine that turns mushrooms into fuck.
What? Machine that turns mushrooms into fuck?
Yeah,
Oh
it's
no.
just it's the I'm a machine that turns blank into something stupid.
3D printer, close enough. Yeah, no, that's true, close enough. It would make such things that could be inserted. Or you could insert into, I guess.
Exactly. Excuse me, just a second. I need to grab something.
Oh god, the camera wobble. It okay now.
Oh, did I hit?
I don't know. Ah.
Yeah, it's literally me stomping next to the thing that it's hanging on.
Oh, is that what it was? I was gonna say, it didn't look like you hit it. Hell, how are you? Welcome back.
Hey,
You can fuck everything if you're brave enough. I mean, you can
sure.
probably fuck everything even if you're not brave enough, to be honest.
Really, it's whoever's choice.
Yeah, I mean, Arkle always told me if you're scared, just do it scared, right? I'm pretty sure that's what he meant. You got me with food? Well, we've got food and fucking here, apparently.
Yeah.
Yep, that's him off fucking things in the background right now. I hope you washed your hands before handling yourself with onion and garlic, though. That would be painful. Fucking
That would
food?
be pretty.
I mean, it's not like I haven't done that before, but that's a long story.
I'm super sure if they ate food.
I don't need caffeine tonight. I feel like this is an issue. I don't think I can
Yeah,
run
so
without caffeine. Hmm.
this could be a very simple, like really really basic recipe too, because we already have our broth, our stock. This is going to be. I'm going to saute together these onions and garlic till it's fragrant. Basically, until somebody comes around the corner and asks you what you're making for dinner. That's
It's
usually when
so
you know it's
true.
good.
It's so. You can just put on oil and garlic, and someone will be like, "Oh, it smells good."
Oh yeah,
You haven't even done anything
yeah.
yet.
One of the things I think I've said this on the stream before, but like just saute some onions and garlic and then decide what you're gonna eat. This will build your appetite and it'll start giving you ideas.
What, the story or the Tom Cuba?
The
Uh,
the the tip, the tip for having onions and garlic.
we're just gonna move past that. Yeah, yeah, because this is Twitch. I got carrot vibe, to be honest. It was just. I mean, you're all right. It was just all phallic food. Salt? Was that salt?
No, that was MSG.
I couldn't
That was
tell.
salt.
Okay, there you go. I just knew you were
I mean,
baying.
MSG is technically a salt, so he's not wrong.
Okay.
Just so everybody knows.
See, I'm still right. Hell, I love what people cook. I'm always interested in what people cook. This should
Well,
be
it's
good.
fantastic because people had to cook.
Luckily, Wulfy loves cooking and I love watching. And this is how this segment was made.
That's awesome.
Oh, Wulfy, my oven died today.
Oh shit! What happened?
I am, as the Australians say, Devo. I don't.
Okay.
I turned on the oven. I put stuff in it.
Yeah.
I turned on the grill. I put stuff in it. I turned back. I was like, oh, the grill element doesn't look like it's on. And then I realized the what do you call it? The overlay, the clock wasn't on. And then I realized it was just dead.
Oh.
So it had tripped circuit, so we put it back on at the fuse and it was still dead. It's under warranty, but apparently using the entire oven is a no. Apparently that is.
How do you try to cook everything at once?
Apparently no. Apparently I can't use oven, and I can't remember what you guys call the grill in America. You call it something else.
The broiler?
The broiler. Yeah, you guys call it a broiler. So I used the oven and the broiler at the same time, and my oven noped out. So
Oh yeah, you probably burned it out. No, that makes perfect sense.
that
If you
doesn't
overdid
that
it.
doesn't make perfect sense. I should be able to use the oven and the broiler at the same time. It's a Westinghouse, damn it.
Wait, hold on. Let me double check for reference. Oven
Yeah.
for you is what?
The big thing that you pull down and you put a turkey in.
Yeah, okay. So
Yeah.
yeah, you were cooking from the bottom and the top at the same time. You very likely burned out the
You should be able to,
something.
I've done that
It should be able to
plenty.
handle it.
Yeah.
I agree with you. You should be
Yeah.
able to handle it. But
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
also both know how old that thing is.
Well, how was I supposed to grill my cheese while I was baking my chicken?
Do one and then the other.
No. Bullshit. Nah. I timed it perfectly. Anyway, I disgustingly finished off the last of my chicken in the microwave. Because
Oh, gross.
I didn't
No,
want
no,
it to stop cooking, and luckily it had
then
already
so
been
lovely.
crisped. It had already been crisped, and it was a pre-cooked tender. So I was like, well, I'm not gonna throw them all out, am I? So I'm just gonna microwave it. And then I looked at my pathetic cheese lying on my wrap, and I went, well, I guess this is going into the microwave too, and that was regrettable. And then I ate my really sad wrap. And that's the end of my oven until the 25th. when someone can come in and probably tell us that our wiring is shit, which we already know. It's a very old place.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
So yeah, I won't be doing any. To be honest, I don't actually use my oven that much anyway. I'm more of a broiler and stovetop person. So
Mhm.
I'm more
So
upset
you
that
can still use your stovetop.
I've lost my grill. That's what I'm really up. Well, my stove top, which is a bit confusing. So my range hood is separate to my oven. It's completely separate.
Okay.
Yeah. So we have like the oven in the wall with the broiler underneath, and then on another part of the kitchen, I have the stovetop, which isn't a stovetop. What are these terms? Mock would know this. He used to sell all these. It's a
The
cooktop.
stovetop? You mean the
Is it
range?
just a cooktop? A range top? A range hood? Yeah, like it's just
They've got a bunch of
separate.
different names, but like,
Oh, wait.
yeah.
Mark, help.
What's up?
What do we call the stovetop when it's separate? The range hood, the cooktop, the what is it?
What are you talking about?
Well, you know how our stovetop is separated from our oven.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah, what do you call that? It's not
Back when I was selling white goods, it was freestanding and installed.
freestanding and installed. Right. So what do I call the freestanding thing? Because it's not a stovetop, is it?
No, what I'm saying is it's freestanding, as in, if you've got all in one unit, it's a freestanding unit.
Yeah, but what do I call it?
Okay, what do you ask?
So I think
Sorry.
What
no,
is
it makes re-ask the question. He's getting a different question from you.
Oh,
You need to
okay.
reword that.
So because it's not a stovetop, it's not on top of the stove. What do we call that when it's freestanding?
No.
It's still a stovetop?
I think it's still just a stovetop or a range.
I
Like I
think
don't
he's
think there's anything
distracted
different.
and trying to answer me at the same time. It's what's
No, I
happening.
don't understand what you're asking.
What do you call a is it still a stove?
Yeah, why would
Okay.
it not be a stove?
Okay, cool, it's still a stove. That's all I was asking. Oh my god.
I'm so frustrated.
I like asked 3 times. Is it still a stove? Okay, it's still a stove. Okay. I
Fucking box.
thought a stove had to be on top of like an oven, like on top of a stove.
No, that's a freestanding unit.
Trying to figure out what the unit was called. Okay, alright, there we go. Now I know. It's still a stove.
Yeah, still a stove.
Yeah, I do need a meditation. Why did that not work for you? Why did it not come up? I notice sometimes that just doesn't queue, and I don't really understand why. Let me redeem it for
What are
you.
you talking about?
Whenever I
You're not
press
talking to me, right?
No, there's a here we go. Is it gonna do it?
Join me in
Yeah,
today's
there we go.
meditation.
I don't know why
Take
it
a
keeps
deep
freezing.
breath through your blowhole
I do
and
need this.
relax. You are floating in the calming blue depths of this ocean.
So far, very simply, all we've done is sweated our onions and garlic, and we've added tomatoes in. I also added about 2 cups of beef stock because again, I like that like rich, hearty flavor. If you don't want beef stock, obviously you can use veg stock, you can use chicken stock, you can put lamb stock in if you feel like it. I don't care. What I'm gonna do now, because again, we're going like I'm not using pretty much anything fresh that isn't like immediately chopped vegetables. So we're going to rehydrate all of our dry spices that we're going to use and herbs. And
Yeah.
to do that, simply just like slightly warmed water and the amount of herbs that you're planning on using for this batch. And just let it sit. Let it sit and get more liquidy.
Mm.
It'll bleed into this water. This water is going to be added to this and then cooked down. Let's do some time as well. Notice how also I'm dumping everything into my hand first. This is a culinary trick we use to not overspice things. It's much
Ah.
easier to drop stuff out of your hand than to accidentally forget that, oh, this doesn't have one of those things of what are they called? One of the little perforated heads on it. So I could have just dumped this halfway into it, which is very silly.
That is
Don't want to do that.
too relatable, honestly.
anybody's had a loose lid or a cranked loose lid on their pepper, and it's become, the half of their meal.
My recent thing has been when you have a squirter bottle and it just always squirts out completely like to the left or something, just not directly down. That's
I,
my recent haul.
I'm gonna say this. Well, no, I guess like you're talking about like a mayo thing, or
Yeah.
okay, okay. Because when you said that, I was like, I myself only bought these recently, and I still don't use them. So this is kind of not relatable, considering I'm the chef.
Yeah.
But no, I see what you mean now.
Yeah. I bought one for it was a new bottle that my tomato paste was in. So it's supposed to be like a squeezy easy bottle.
Oh, I love
And
those.
and it
Yeah.
just went it just went to the left. It didn't matter how I positioned it, it just never went the way it was supposed to, ever.
Oh, it was a punch right.
Yeah, squirting can be wild sometimes. Yeah, you're like, okay, this time I got it, and it's just like, no, onto the floor. Okay. Oh, okay.
We're just gonna let this cook. It's gonna break down these tomatoes. If we have to add anything to it, we will. Any more water, any more beef stock, just something to help break the tomatoes down. But that's gonna need to go for a little while. I'm gonna go ahead and add my now hydrated herbs.
I've never seen anyone hydrate the herbs first. It's so interesting. I have just learned something.
Yeah, I tried that out for the first time like a month or two ago with some dill, and I found that it actually added a little bit more flavor back to it. It of course does some rehydration while it's like in the mix of like having water liquids, but I noticed that the acid kind of makes them taste weird if you don't do it first. But that's
Oh,
just with dried stuff. With fresh stuff, it doesn't obviously matter.
yeah, interesting. What are we making? We are making Pomodoro soup
Fresh.
with sourdough cheese. So it's kind of like upscaling from a basic tomato soup to something you could actually serve in a restaurant.
Good and have. Now, while that's going, I'm doing an effort to heat my home even more. I'm going to turn my oven on. So this is called Pomodoro soup. And no, pom does not mean that. Pom means like, was it apple? What's it, pom mean in Italian?
Pomme de terre is potato
Apple of
in
earth.
French, which is, yeah, apple of
Oh,
the
sure.
earth.
Yeah.
So pomme
Okay, not pom.
apple, I'm going to presume. Um,
Okay, ignore that then.
but
What I was
Pomodoro
saying was,
is tomato, isn't it? I think it's just tomato.
is it? Oh, well, the thing about it is Pomodoro isn't Pomodoro if it doesn't have bread in it. So it's not just tomato.
Okay, it's not. It's not then. Okay, no, it's not.
I don't know. I don't know what it means. I used to. I swear I did, but I cannot think of it right now. But
Bread.
basically, I've turned on my oven. I'm going to toast this a little bit,
Oh
like
no,
dry it out, get it stale.
Pomodoro is Italian for tomato.
Oh, okay then.
There you go. It really confuses me because they talk about what's dying in the background. They talk about the Pomodoro technique, which is this way of working where it's like you work so many minutes and then you have a break for so many minutes. And so I always get really confused, but apparently it's something to do with a tomato.
Sure.
Yeah. I think it's because of those little egg timers. I think some people used to have them in tomato shapes. Freaking weird. I don't get it.
Okay. So, yes. So this
Interesting.
bread, the thickener for the soup will be the bread itself, and not actually the tomatoes. This is meant to be a bit of a, it's a slightly more liquid heavy soup before, when the bread's added, and that helps it soak up and thicken.
Uh,
As always, taste as you go. Make sure your seasoning's on par. Understand that you are reducing something, it will become saltier. It will become more intense on all flavors.
Yeah.
That actually needs sugar. So yeah, you have something that's super heavily acidic, a little too far for you. Just add a little bit of sugar and it will neutralize it and introduce a little bit of sweetness.
Sorry, Hal, I did see your comment. Bread with mustard you're going to do now. Were we adding mustard to the bread, or are we just going to do straight grilled cheese?
No, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna make a garlic butter, and then we're going to paint the bread and coat it in Parmesan and then toast it. Did somebody say something about mustard?
Yeah, there was a question. Is the bread with mustard, or am I thinking something else? There was a question about putting mustard on the bread. I
I don't
think
know what you would be thinking of.
maybe you're thinking of a croque monsieur. Sometimes they do it with mustard.
Hmm?
Yeah, or is it a mum? Or is it which was the one with maybe it's Madame.
I mean, that could work on a croque monsieur.
Yeah. Croque
It works.
monsieur usually has a smear of Dijon mustard, so maybe that's what you're thinking of, because that's also done with sourdough and cheese. And sometimes
Yeah.
with like traditional French onion soup, they'll when they're floating it on top, sometimes they will put a bit of Dijon on. So you might be thinking of that. But this is a bit more Italian based than French. No, I'm thinking of a different thing. Yeah.
Damn, I know I got black pepper around here. Oh, I'm gonna just use this one.
I
Thus
just
far, all I've added, as far as spices go, I know I haven't really been calling them out, has been salt, pepper, chili flakes, basil, and thyme.
that makes sense.
Yeah, very, very traditional Italian. Really, and again, this is a really like quick, simple. Not, I say quick, simple, but once you make it, it's one of those things you can throw back together really fast.
Yeah, I think my Italian profile is always like basil, oregano, thyme, like salt, pepper. I don't think I do anything beyond that. I'm trying to think. I think that's always it.
There better be love in there. This is Italian food.
Oh, and love. Sorry, lots of love definitely sprinkled
Yeah.
in. Yeah, no, my bad. My brain sucks. I
My
can't
love is I
remember.
miss you.
It's a 3 a.m. rule, Hell. You'll suddenly remember at 3 a.m. I remember everything at like 3, 4 a.m. That's my
I
brain peak
remember the
time.
screams.
Do you remember the screams? You're not supposed to hear them. This isn't very Italian lo-fi. I wanted like Italian traditional. Okay, what's this? Let's try this. Oh, what's Italian lounge mix? Hold up. This is the way.
Ooh.
No. I want lo-fi Italy demo. I want like, I feel like I'm in Italy. I mean, this, nah, okay.
Got
Italian
it. That's
cafe
where
jazz.
we want it.
Oh, this is it.
Ah,
Yes.
yes.
Now it sounds like I'm in Lady and the
Yeah.
Tramp. Okay, here we go.
And that's got a nice spice to it. My lips are on fire. That's awesome.
Sushi. Cat's name is Sushi.
Oh, did you see her for a second? She over
Yeah.
here.
Yeah. She was ready to go in the soup. Nah, kitty. You like shove past her. It's like this
Huh?
really cute moment. She's getting lots of love and attention, and then you just kind of shove past her. And she's like, ah.
Yeah, pretty. I mean, yeah.
Yeah,
I got things to do.
it's great. It's like, I feel really bad now because
Maybe.
my cat's so old. So she'll go to this huge effort to walk all the way over to me. And usually I was just about to leave, but I feel so bad that she put in all that effort that I wait
Oh.
patiently for her to get to me, and then I give her some pats, and then I leave because I'm like, oh, she's trying to get all the way over here, damn it. Like, I feel
Right? She
like,
lumbered all the way over. She deserves it.
yeah, I'm like, sometimes I'll carry her back most of the way because I'm like, she's gonna go this way after me anyway, so.
Sushi's still not too comfortable getting picked up, but she's getting there.
Nux was never really, we don't really pick her up. She's not that much of a pickup cat. I got her out of the habit because when she was a kitten, she used to like crawl, like tree climb up my leg with her claws for attention, and it
Oh,
just
yeah.
so bad. So bad. So I untrained her from such terrible things. But yeah, it unfortunately meant the. Why does this sound like a song from
What, Bioshock?
Octopath Traveler?
Oh.
No, there's a particular town. There was like a little bit there for a second. I was like, this is Octopath Traveler. It's not. But yeah, I think trained my cat to be a little bit less affectionate just because she had a habit of being over affectionate in very painful ways.
Oh.
Hell, I'm up since midnight and it's now 10:50. I think my brain is in rest mode. Oh my goodness. You need to sleep.
Seems like it might be.
You need to sleep. You can fall asleep to the soothing sounds of Italy. Yeah, no, it was not good with nails. It was really bad with claws. Like, the intent was really cute, but the pain was not.
Some people like that.
I used to be covered in scratches with my cat.
Ooh.
Not anymore. Ooh, that was an interesting
No, you
cheese
would like that.
reaction.
Well, it's like, again, it's supposed to have togarashi in it. It's supposed to be spicy, but it's not in the slightest. It's kind of just like a really nice white cheddar.
Huh.
And it's super hydrated too, so like this would melt really well. I don't know how well this is gonna show up.
The eyes like a
No,
big
it's-
pizza pie at the morning. Oh wow, it's really crumbly.
Mhm.
The morning.
It's crumbly, but in still a very soft way. So yeah, we're just gonna let this go until this breaks down the tomatoes a bit more. They're already starting to, but I want to be able to put my spoon like right through the middle of the biggest one. So almost there. As like I said, if you have to add back more liquid, you can add water. You can do more beef stock and let that cook down, rich in the flavor. Whatever stock you're using, what you know what I mean. This is getting hot sitting here.
It needs to be a bit louder? Sure. Is that alright? I get worried about drowning out Wulfy because his mic's not very good, so it's because of the boiling at the moment, so let me know if you can still hear him clearly.
Boiling of the human race. Stale bread. So don't ever think that your old stale bread isn't useful, because it is. You can do things like this. You can make a thickener for a soup. You can blend it up and turn it into breading for chicken or whatever. You can do numerous things with stale bread, as long as it's not moldy. But really, just to throw in a thickener is like the best way. Just blend it down into pico. Not pico. What am I thinking? Panko.
Panko? Yeah, yeah. Actually,
And all panko
slightly
is
stale
it is
is
a specific
better.
kind of Japanese bread.
Mm.
What is it?
Is it really a specific type of bread? I didn't even know that.
It is a specific type of Japanese bread, but like it's also like it's like saying our white bread. It's just a white bread that they use.
Ah, okay, yeah.
And then they toast it slightly.
You can also make it in bread pudding. I have not heard of bread pudding since I was a tiny
Yeah.
child.
Really, I made like probably 20 gallons of it a few weeks ago.
Really? I didn't even know people outside of England made that, let alone enjoyed it. It's such an English thing. My mum used to make it.
Oh yeah, no, we've done a few banquets. We did a let me think. We've done cinnamon sugar bread pudding. We've done we had a fig and we had a fig one with a cherry glaze, and I think we used a really nice brioche as the base bread and just soaked it in a mixture of it was half and half whole milk and not evaporated milk, the other one, the really sweet one. I can't think of it right now.
Condensed.
Condensed milk, yes, that one.
That
Yeah,
sounds
soak that like
delicious.
that because we let the bread stale out like completely. It was half a brick. So we let that soak in it for a whole day and then baked everything down after we added the rest of the mixtures.
I love bread pudding without raisins. I don't like raisins. I like sultanas better, and I like to soak them first so they're really fat and juicy.
I don't think I've ever actually put raisins into the ones we make.
Make bread stale and like a brick? Yeah, and then you could smack old grannies over the head. It's alright. Their time was coming. I think bread pudding gets made all over the world. Does it really? I always thought it was such a British thing. I actually never knew that. Huh.
Well, I'm glad you know that now.
Yeah. Wow. Oh my god, it's the
I'm just
end
getting rid of the.
slice.
Yeah, I'm
No.
getting rid of the ends because when bread sails out, they're really tough to chew, so it's really not worth it. So I'm just gonna turn this into breading for something else.
Can we use bread as a weapon? Does that count as child abuse? I mean, you're not directly abusing him. You're using him to abuse other things. So that's okay, right? Pretty sure that's okay.
Yeah, it's got a lot of different flavors. Child abuse.
Cinnamon. Chili.
Belt.
Belt. When we made bread pudding, we also added like other kind of bake stuff in. Mine was always just like, my mum was just like stale bread, milk. I'm not sure she did half actually. It might have been milk cream,
You can use
raisins.
either.
That was it. Pretty sure that was it. And then like probably like cinnamon, probably I'm gonna guess like a bit of vanilla extract.
Yeah, this all sounds like ones I've made before.
Yeah. I think it's kind of it. Maybe you could get a bit exciting and put like maybe some cloves and other spicy things in it. I'm
Absolutely.
guessing though. I wasn't taught this, I just watched.
I've done a kind of an orange dreamsicle style one.
Oh what?
So dreamsicle is like it's a brand here in the U.S., but it's like it's a sweet cream ice cream with an orange flavor.
Oh.
They're very good.
Some people do it with rum, but you could do it with like some concho. That would be really good.
Oh, I've used bourbon. Yeah,
That makes sense. That'd be really good. And you set it on
we
fire.
did we did rum. No, we cooked out of it. We did rum French toast for a while.
Oh, you add like croissant and stuff in there? That's actually a really cool idea. I like that. We can beat grannies with him. Is that elderly and child abuse? Twofer? Ooh.
Hey, we're hitting those marks today.
Trying to decide if I can make it a 3-fer somehow.
Alright, these are pretty much cooked down. So we're just going to give them a quick blend. At this point, if you have literally anything, if you have a blender at home, if you have a Roku, if you have a stick blender, just pulse it a little bit, however much you want. You can turn it, you can punch it down into a soup, or you could just give it a slight chopping, which I'm going to do in a minute.
Mm-hmm.
But Pomodoro is traditionally served like obviously much more rustic. These, if I would have done these by hand, they would have been cut into like medium dice pieces to cook down, but I wouldn't have bothered doing anything further from there for as far as mechanical mastication. So yeah, in this instance, I'm just going to take this blender and just hit it a couple times.
Speaking of hitting, yeah, if we add minorities into the mix, that makes sense, Koi. Oh, wow. Well. Friday. Whoa. Yeah, you move that stick around. Just like that. We'll say this adds in 5 minutes. The good blender? Yeah, this is a good blender.
It is a very nice one. I think this is the one that Babish uses.
Who?
Babish from Binging with Babish. I think is his
Ah,
channel.
Babish! Yeah, he's amazing. I didn't hear properly.
Yeah, not
Binging with Babish?
his stuff is fantastic. But the what?
I thought it was Babish. Binging with Babish. Am I wrong? Binging...
He says Babish.
Does he say Babish? Binging with Babish? Huh.
Yeah, no, this was one of the brands I saw him use in one of his old videos before he actually released his own.
Mm.
And I got it, and I've loved it. It's a very, very good one. So yeah, I'm gonna just throw some of this in now.
That's Koi, Hal. Anyone who's a mod is also a co-host on this channel. Just to make it easier. I think he's gonna
Now
be
I
playing
know
Metaphor later. Hmm?
I know that this might actually trigger somebody because I'm aware that people have an issue with wet bread. And I think that's really funny. But yeah, so
What
I
really?
have warned you many times that I'm putting bread in this, so at this point it's kind of on you.
Well, like people actually react to wet bread? That's great.
Yeah, like in a very visceral way.
I guess it is a bit gross. Like the more I'm thinking about it, I guess it's a little gross. I'm gonna change the title to just wet bread.
But that's why you use
Oh
really
no,
stale
bread.
bread because the center of it is still holding itself together. Like this is still very firm bread.
Boy, that just
It's just
looks
a little
really
on the
bad
outside.
now. Boy, that looks really bad now.
What, my soup? This looks
No,
fine.
Koi said,
Good.
I love wet bread, and then half-eaten bread appeared. I'm just like, why is that timing so bad? Let me go run and eat dinner. Yeah, run away, Brad. Right, we can use you as a weapon. Oh yeah, Brad, we got weapon plans for you. We need you to get... Oh god, I can't make that joke. Stale. We need you to get stale first. So that it hits harder.
What was the other joke? Oh, right. Never mind. I wasn't thinking immature enough, apparently. All right, let's take this guy.
We will brick you so we can hit people. Which is weird, because if someone's bricked up... Anyway. We won't discuss such things around delicious food. Brick him up, Captain.
Alright, let's make some fucking... Yeah.
Let's make some
Let's make a grilled
fucking
cheese.
yeah.
So
Wait.
for the grilled cheese, we're going to use the other part of the sourdough we didn't use earlier.
Do you put bread in the soup and now you're gonna have more bread with cheese? Holy shit.
Yeah.
That's a lot of bread.
It's an Italian recipe.
Oh yeah. That's true.
You're talking about people who spend a snack break eating bread and oil.
Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wow.
Wah, 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 wah. Wah, wah, wah.
Can I get mac and cheese with my bread and oil? No, that sounds too delicious.
I mean, there already is cheese in it. Ooh,
I used to go to an
that's good.
Italian restaurant and they had the best garlic butter that I have tasted. It was probably the butter.
I mean, it's got garlic in it, so it's obviously going to be good.
Yeah. I used to go to an Italian restaurant as a kid and they did it was great. It was like they baked their buns in a way that it was like a 3-part pull apart and they actually like whipped up it was more like a cream garlic. So it was like a buttercream with garlic in it and popped it in the middle. It was really good. Really
Nice.
good. Luna, how are you? Damn Italians, not letting me have my mac and cheese, bread, and oil hoagies? Hoagies, wait, are they the sausages? I'm confused.
Hoagie is a kind of bread.
It's a bread?
Yeah.
The hoagie's supposed to do with sausages. What the fuck's a hoagie?
No, you can kind of put whatever in a hoagie, but a hoagie's a bun.
roll. Oh, I see. Hoagie roll. That's just a mini baguette. What is a hoagie roll in Australia? It's a white roll. Okay. Thanks, Google.
There you go. It's a bread roll made of bread. I'm just quickly putting together a garlic butter with butter and garlic.
I'm a hoagie. Do you want to put your sausage in?
Jesus.
Well, I can't make hot dog jokes. Come on. How many baguettes tall are you? Oh my god, someone said this the other day to Mock. They were like, oh, you're X baguette tall. And I was like, what? I think he's like 6.5.
Yeah, you said that on the last stream. I was like, where did that come
I
from?
don't know. I think Mock's like 6.5 baguettes or something. That was like a thing. That was me. Okay, it's hell. It's hell. That's right. I remember. It impacted me greatly.
Yeah, she's still brought it up twice now.
Oh,
Impacted you
look
greatly
at
indeed.
yum.
Yeah, so we're just gonna coat our bread in this, and then coat it in Parmesan, and very slowly toast it over this kind of medium-low fire right now.
He's 6 baguettes tall if he's 6'2". Yeah, he is 6'2". Where did the extra 2 come from for 6?
Imagine extra inches on him.
It's so like 2 divided by 6. I guess you just rounded, right? How baguettes tall am I? Do I round up? I'm really confused. Like, do I round up to the closest foot?
Well, the closest foot is at the bottom of you, so I'd imagine.
I got 2 of them. I got 1 spare. I managed to save 1. Does that make me 6 as well?
I would prefer it if you were still
Yeah,
over 18.
I guess you're 7. I'd prefer that too. Yeah, I think I'm 6. I think we're 6 baguettes, Wulfy.
We're 6 baguettes? I'm 5'7".
Yeah, I think that makes us. I think we just got a bit spare.
That's spare.
Da, 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 da.
Butter and bread and butter on bread. That's still a little high. Turn that down a wee bit. Oh, shit. Give me that back.
What?
I've got Parmesan on it.
Okay. Wait, Wulfy is 5'7"? You said last time he was 6'2". Muck is 6'2". Wulfy is 5'7". Muck's in the
I'm
background.
5'7" and I'm not Mock.
He's not Muck. Yeah, this got confusing last time. Some people thought that Muck in the same room as me was Wulfy, but no, Wulfy is there. That's
He only likes
Wulfy.
me as a friend.
Yeah. 6'6" or so, depending on how much the third leg
And I
drags
only
me
like
down.
her as a nuisance.
That makes sense. As a what?
Huh? A nuisance?
Oh, I thought you said infant. My God.
No, no. Well, I mean, you are a baby sometimes, but
I'm like, wait, what? Yeah, no. This is who you can see as Wulfy. Who you can hear sometimes in the background and in the chat as only awful names left. That's Mock. Yum. Wulfy is probably 5.5 baguettes. Wait, did we get rounded down?
I think we did. I think as he was talking, because you mentioned Mock was the 6 baguette, so that's why I was confused
I
when
want
you
to be.
said that earlier.
I think we should be 5 3/4 baguettes.
Oh, goodness.
Hi, Mock. Mock. I know it's a weird name. It's a nickname. I'm not sure if he's actually still listening. We can try. I can hear him typing. So there we go. That's Mock. Mock, you're 6
Hi, Mock.
baguettes. I want to be 5 3/4 baguettes.
I just want to be the very best.
Like no one ever was?
No, not that much.
Huh. I guess that's a lot of pressure, huh?
It is. It's a lot. Like, I don't want to deal with that.
So what's koi then? Is koi like you'd round down, right? 6.5
He'd be like
baguettes?
6.5 then, that's wouldn't he?
Yeah.
Or 6 1/4, I guess, if we're being non-generous.
No, 6 1/4 would be Mock.
What, Mock's now 6 1/4?
Well, yeah, because like 6.25, right?
That is a quarter. Oh, since we're on the topic of numbers,
Yeah.
can you tell me what sesquicentennial is?
What the fuck is that? Okay. Sasquatch Centennial. Hang on. What the fuck? Sesquil Centennial.
Sesqua.
Oh,
Centennial.
Sesqua.
Sesqua.
Oh,
Centennial.
Sesqua. Hang on. Centennial. What is centennial? Okay, as in like 100? What?
Yeah, so sesquicentennial is 150.
Oh, he's. Oh. Do you mean?
I just told you.
You mean 150?
What?
150? 100?
Yeah, 150.
Ah, 150. 150.
Sesquicentennial.
I'm so confused.
I'm telling you the word.
I know!
I don't know how you're confused.
Cause...
You're also breaking up a lot.
Oh.
At least for me. I don't know about them.
Oh, wow, wow. Well, 100 is 100. 50 is
So
50. So
you're doing French.
yeah. Oh,
But I don't believe
Italian?
what I said was French.
Oh,
I
okay.
don't believe it's Italian either. I just know that. So I know the
Oh, is it
prefix and
Latin?
the suffix. And, maybe.
Oh,
The suffix centennial being 100 and sesqua meaning 1.5. So
1.5.
it's 150.
Oh, sesqua. Okay, hang on. Maybe this is Latin.
I think it might be Latin. Yeah. I don't know why you went straight to French.
I don't know why either. I think because we were talking French before. Let's try that. 150 in Latin. I'm just really into fate? No, I'm not. No. Suck what now? I don't know. Down, 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 down. CL.
Got to be careful when you do cheese bottoms because they do like to stick a bit. So you kind of gotta work them.
Nah, I give up. I don't even know how to spell what you were saying. But this looks delicious and it's cheese.
Yeah, both good things. Yeah, this is pretty much ready to go. So I'm just gonna get my plate ready.
2 inches is a 1/6 of a foot, not a quarter. I was thinking that when I was saying it, but no one was supposed to call me out.
This thickened up a little bit much. I'm definitely gonna say that. This should be a bit looser. I did put a lot of bread in though. But that
Center.
is our
Ooh.
Pomodoro.
Quinquaginta? Hmm. Man. I'm ready with screenshot.
All right. Perfect.
I wanna see,
I got you. I got you. It's very hot.
Ow. Is this a nice vibe? Yeah, I always like to put like something lo-fi on.
Hold on. I'm only doing this so I can do.
Are you making it
Very,
hotter?
very hot. No, I'm gonna do this. Oh.
Ah,
Well,
no.
again, this is it. It's a super melty cheese, so I guess I shouldn't be
No.
surprised.
Oh, damn.
There's no pull.
Oh, well.
Or just.
You're making the
Yeah,
plate
there you
so hot. Oh, is that my shot? Okay.
Oh no, this is me
Oh.
saying there's the plating.
Okay.
This is our Pomodoro soup and grilled cheese that we elevated ever so slightly with a couple of ingredients we had laying around. This will do just as good with American
Okay.
cheese, cheddar cheese, whatever kind you want to use.
Yum. They fake a lot of cheese pulls in ads.
Oh yeah, they do. I believe it.
I don't know American rules. I know in Australia, not exactly. There's like a definite cheese combination that you use. It's not as much about taste but
We
aesthetics in ads, and you
we use
have
glue.
chefs that. Hmm.
We use glue.
Glue?
Glue.
Holy
Elmer's
fuck!
glue.
Oh
Yeah.
wow, there you go. No, in Australia, it's considered false advertising, and you can be done if it found out that you didn't use ingredients that are actually in it on the set. You can be
Oh yeah.
fined
Watch
a
a pizza commercial
fuckload.
from the U.S.
Oh really?
It's glue. Yeah.
Oh
It's insane.
wow. That's yeah, wow. Okay. Yeah, you can be done here. They'll get you. Na, na, na. Delicious?
Mm-hmm. That tomar is amazing. That's very, very good cheese. I'm sorry that
Yeah.
it's not available to be foreign, but oh yeah, this is I'd pay 25, maybe 30 for this.
Nice. Well, I will transition off. Thank you. Yum.
Yeah.
Enjoy your upgraded soup.
I am in shell. Oh, so much pepper. See, this is why it's I can't be cold anymore.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Seen a video
This
on
is
how
why we
they're
went so
faking
hard.
ads. Yeah, in Australia, if you don't use the right ingredients, you have to have like a caveat, which no one wants on their ads. So
Oh, a caveat being like an introduction. That's something saying this is not real food or whatever.
yeah. You're not really allowed to do it. I suspect some sets just do it and don't tell anyone, but you're not supposed
I
to.
would like you. I would like you to look up food tricks that are done in American advertising and just to see your reactions to them. Because almost all the time the food is not edible.
Am I gonna be horrified? Oh no.
A little bit.
Yeah, wow.
I think one of them. I think maple syrup is usually murder oil
Oh my god, really? Wow.
because it doesn't seize up or something. I don't. There's I watched this video where they're like, yeah, this is why we do it because like this works like this and this holds a flow better and blah blah blah.
Oh wow. Um yeah. Just having a quick look through yeah, it's like I don't know, like I used to do a lot of stuff with chefs and food work. But I know that I know you're allowed to put things on the food like a spray, for example, like hairspray. Hairspray is something to make like a sheen. But as far as
Okay.
yeah. But like actually faking food gets a little iffy. I think there is like loopholes. Like if you're expressing something,
Uh-huh.
like you're just saying generic foods, like oh you could get cheese or blah or blah, but you're not actually selling a particular product, you can get away with faking because you're not selling that particular product. But for example, if you're like doing a cheeseburger, you got to have your cheeseburger. But you
You
have
have to
chefs
be
in Australia that you hire, and their whole thing is knowing how to cook things aesthetically. Like that's their whole
right.
thing. So it might not taste amazing, but they don't care. It's about how it looks, and they will do little things with the ingredients to make it more aesthetic. Thank you for like JD.
Oh, what's up, JD? If you're still listening, JD, I was just telling Minx that whenever I go back to Twitch, like when I type it into my browser, the channel that's set for to automatically come up when I hit the T button is yours.
So this is really interesting. I'm just reading. It's actually an Australian article, but it's actually talking about how in America it's the same. It's actually also illegal and considered false advertising, and how like Burger King and stuff are in massive court cases because of doing this, because they're not supposed to.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
The reason I say that is because like even if you looking at the food on like a McDonald's menu, like with all the
Yeah.
pictures of the burgers and stuff, it will never look like that. You will never get something
No,
that looks like that.
absolutely not. Like it's so true.
The
Yeah.
the patties themselves are like 3 times as thick as what you would ever get out of a McDonald's.
Yeah. Yeah. In particular, Burger King got caught because their burgers looked bigger on the commercial than what they sell.
They absolutely did.
Yeah.
And
But
it wasn't just because of the size of the patty, it was also because they'll put like little discs in the middle of the burger to stack it higher.
Yeah. Yeah, it's why like, but because you're always supposed to have dynamic imagery, right? So it's why like you can take ingredients and it's like the lettuce is always tossed on with water splashing in the background,
Oh
and
yeah.
the patty falls with a bounce on the bun. So like you always fake shit in that kind of way, I suppose, to show off things, but not the food itself. So that's how you get around it. Cloud, thank you so much for that, biddies.
Thanks, Bob.
Cloud, is it still
Yeah,
2 weeks?
it's just getting away with certain things. Like,
Yeah,
I thinking about it, I'm pretty sure I'm right that maple syrup is motor oil, and like you can't.
that's
On one hand,
crazy.
you're if you're selling the illusion of the item, yes, you can kind of get away with that because maple syrup is the same consistency, not volume. I keep wanting to say that.
Yeah.
Viscosity wise.
Yeah, no, in Australia it goes way too far the other way. Like, I won't say what brand, but we were doing a shoot for a particular drink brand that was international and particularly famous and known for being
Iron brew.
very difficult to work with. And I wasn't directly part of it, but I heard the team got in trouble because they tried to make the drink a little darker, just to make it stand out. It's so the ice was more obvious, and so that the way the water dripped down the front of the glass was more obvious. And the representative, they're that good, they know their product that well, walked onto the set not knowing this and immediately was like, that's not our product. What have you done?
Nice.
Yeah, they knew immediately. It was crazy.
That's respectable. I love that.
Yeah, because they're so scared of being pulled up on anything that.
Yeah.
But also because they're like, if you can't find a way to make our product look good, then why are we paying you?
Exactly. No, that's
Yeah.
what that was the other thing I was coming up on was like,
Cloud, I'm not
it's
going to
their
confirm
product.
or
Why are
deny
you
that.
changing anything?
But yeah. They're like that in Australia. They're very, it's like the other way. I never wanted
It'd be
to
like
work
if
with food products. I work with
that'd be
cooks,
like,
but not food products. Oh god. Mm.
yeah, the products. I agree.
Mm.
No, I was gonna say that would be like me handing a burger off to a server and the server deciding that the lettuce looked bad on it.
Which is always, but in those kind of places, but. But yeah, it's really interesting how consumers just accept with fast food that as well. Like they'll see an ad and everyone's just like, it'll never look like that. And it's just accepted. It's just accepted.
Yeah,
But that's false
it is.
advertising. Like it's
We
false
know it's
advertising.
bullshit.
Yeah, it's crazy. But it's like so become part of culture of just being like, oh, advertising. Yes, nose candy, Brad. It's just accepted. It is like, it should be reported. But the weird thing about America, like Australia is very strict in you have to get approved through a board before you can put your advertising on air. So any broadcast channel, when you submit an advertisement, will be like, oh, do you have this form of approval? Otherwise, they just won't put it on because they don't want to get in trouble. So they want it to be on you. And part of that is the second is anything to do with legal claims, food claims, medicinal claims, whatever. There's like this huge checklist you got to go through. There. Whoa, whoa, whoa! My lettuce looks older than Betty White did. I appreciate you said did. Yeah. But apparently we just accept it and we don't care. Really weird.
Yeah. It's part of that culture. Like when you grow up, and instead of like people saying, "Wow," continuing to bring to light, "Hey, this is probably bullshit," and instead people are more like, "Wow, it never looks like that. That's hilarious," right? Then you develop a generation that's more apt to just say that's not right, but it's funny, so who cares?
Yeah. Let me put up your thing. Where's your image? Let me find your screenshot. Oh no, I'm silly. Hang on. Save.
Also, I apologize if I'm getting like raspy and kind of coffee. I am lactose intolerant, but I will eat cheese until I'm dead. So
Are you? Is this official? Is everyone on our group lactose intolerant? What the fuck? I'm not. Thank God.
I mean, it doesn't like I don't have to run to the restroom when I eat cheese. It just gives me a bit of phlegm.
Oh, okay. That's not terrible. Alright, I'm gonna put this. Oh my goodness.
It's okay.
There we go.
Lactose
Guess who?
reliant.
I don't know who. It's not Kai? Oh, well, I was about to give a shout out to Kai. Now I'm really confused.
My knife looks really excited for that food.
Lactose reliant? Oh, okay, we're now even closer friends. I think I'm lactose reliant as well. I like this term. I'm lactose reliant. Eat more dairy products than other people? I agree, Hell. I agree. It's Jimmy that just broke in and stole this phone. Oh, okay, hang on, wait, hold up. Hi, Jimmy.
Yeah, Jimmy.
I'm stunned there's no Jimmy. Is there seriously no Jimmy on Twitch? Someone go get that name. What the hell? You could sell
There's
that
no
shit.
way. I don't. No, they just don't
Really?
stream or something.
That's crazy. Tesla sold the Model 3 with a future promise of self-driving. Truth. I guess shareholders sued Tesla and the judge ruled it as a corporate bluffery.
I mean, yeah, you're selling with the option that doesn't exist yet. Like that is, you can't sell a dream. That's kind of bullshit.
Wait, what did I watch though? But I watched so many.
There are cars that have self-driving technology, but those aren't sold to the general public.
I thought because they couldn't get it legalized in the countries, which was the countries not legalizing it, they locked it. So it's actually installed, it's just locked, was my understanding.
Oh, really?
Well, now I'm really
I thought they had been
confused
selling
because
them.
that's what I thought it was, because there was this huge thing of can you crack a Tesla and get it to do it? It's technically not full self-driving. Really?
Yeah, I think that's the system they use. That it's mostly just sensing like whether or not something's close and driving more or less. But like there are lots that still exist where there are self-driving cars that do tests around like small,
They still
lower
say it on their site. That's so
business
interesting.
cities.
Yeah, because my understanding was it was completely autopiloted, but you still legally had to sit in the driver's seat and like have your foot ready on the pedal or something like that.
I mean,
Oh
that's
yeah, keep your
honestly
hands close to the
fine.
wheel. Like I thought it was like this whole Here we go. Full self-driving capability. In addition to the functionality and features of autopilot and enhanced autopilot, full self-driving capability also includes blah blah blah. Upcoming auto steer on city streets. The currently enabled autopilot blah 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 blah.
Isn't it like
Require active driver supervision and do not make the vehicle autonomous.
right? Because the vehicle can make mistakes, but also I think that it's kind of like a glorified version of what's the word, cruise control, but a bit smarter.
Essentially, they're saying here that they're not allowing full autonomy just because of regulatory approval and how it's taking longer in jurisdictions. So yeah, it's what I was saying. It's a legal issue, not a technology issue. That's what I thought. Essentially, it's glorified cruise control. Well, cruise control doesn't steer.
Yeah.
Cruise control just keeps your
Well, that's why I said smarter.
yeah. This steers. This has auto steer on city streets, but the problem is they can't unlock it. They can't allow it because of legalities. So they currently have unlocked and legally allowed traffic aware cruise
So-
control, auto steer, navigate, auto lane change, traffic and stop signs stop. But what they have locked is auto park, which is weird because auto park's allowed in Australia. Summon and
Summon.
auto,
That's like the best.
yeah, auto
love that.
steer on city streets. I like how they say city streets. So you're allowed to auto steer on country, apparently.
No, yeah, of course.
I
City
have
streets are packed.
Ghetto autopilot. I have lane control and cruise control.
Oh,
Wait,
yeah.
ghetto?
They're all saying so. They're all saying like like most cars have lane control, lane keep assist, so that they do technically steer themselves, but it's mostly just to stay in one spot.
Yeah. Wow, is that
And I get what you're saying.
is that on your Australian car or your Japanese?
But I get what you're saying, where like if it has the ability to turn, it's more than just that, but it is kind of just that. Because it's not legally allowed to drive anywhere. Checkmate is an amazing game.
Yeah, because that was my understanding. That's why I was confused why what Cloud was saying about getting in trouble with shareholders and stuff, because my understanding it was a block with legal issues, not with technological capability. Because yeah, I just know there was this huge thing in Australia where people found out that it's still programmed, but it had been locked, and people were like, "Wait, can't we crack it?" And there was like this huge freak out saying Tesla shouldn't be delivering them with them locked. It should be removed to avoid cracking. And it was like a huge
Yeah. It can be added in an update. Like the car's
Yeah.
a giant computer, anyways. Have children tied to the sides that active training crash incentives
makes
and a
sense.
small Asian child attached to the brake line
and
eyes.
That's the ghetto
That's the-
control. Okay. No.
yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. That's a pretty good feature. Do you have to replace them often?
I would say the ones at least close to the barriers, because there's no incentive on that side.
Yeah. Yeah.
He'd have to be in the middle lane.
Yeah. Is emergency braking you just kind of toss them out the window at the front?
No, that makes other people emergency brake.
Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. Once a week. Okay, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. Fred, cover your eyes. You don't need to see this.
Yeah, I used to play Trackmania Nations Forever, I think is what it was called, when it was free. I think they charge for it now. I might be wrong.
Okay, yeah, this is the 3. Full self-driving, supervised. Yeah, they're not allowed to have it unsupervised legally. That's how they've gotten around it.
Well, yeah, and it's going to be, the thing is it's going to need to be a regulatory thing for at least a decade.
Because the conditions
hopefully.
are too unpredictable.
And then they have to have 0 incidents for the better part of 50 years. So enough time to switch out enough cars that once it hits and kills somebody, it's not
it's not a crash. They don't lose everything. Like, because
Yeah.
if it does it now, if that thing hits a kid now, that shit's done and over with.
Oh wow, it's free on Steam. Hold up.
Until the 18th, hell yeah.
Let me
Half-Life 2 is a fucking great game. I played that when I was 16. It was one of the first PC games I played, actually. It was the
Free.
Orange Box, Half-Life 2, Team Fortress 2, and Portal.
Oh no, it's not available yet. This is RTX. Hang on. Half-Life 2. Free. Holy shit. Free.
Yeah, if anybody doesn't have it,
100%.
get it.
100%. Success. Wow. Wow. Wow.
Oh,
They've
but
got Orange Box going, like, they've got a box going, like a bundle that is so cheap at the moment that essentially has, like, all of
Ooh.
Half-Life and Portal for $2.95 Australian. This is crazy.
I might play Half-Life RTX. This looks really cool.
RTX. Oh, wow.
Soccer 2 is coming out soon. I'm so excited.
Yeah, wow. That's 100%. I don't think I've ever seen something 100% off before. That's
I will be right back. Dustin needs taken
amazing.
out.
No, that's alright.
Okay, buddy, I'm coming. Hold on.
Franchise sale. Wow, that's crazy. That's actually amazing. Can we count to 3? Imagine. I gotta figure out what we do till Koi gets home. I also technically need to go cook some sausages. Right? Oh my god, the duckies. The duckies! I was gonna work on our bad dragon pitch. Now I can't. I don't know if I can be bothered. I'm feeling a little lazy. Feeling very lazy at the moment. Oh, we got duck. Yeah, the ducks are really cute, aren't they? Actually, really cute. See, I would do Darkwood, but the problem with Darkwood is it's like you have to finish a day. It's quite hard to like suddenly stop. I love rubber ducks. I wonder where the original rubber ducky came from. Rubber ducky, yellow one. Eat you, eat you. Yeah. Play Half-Life 2? No. That is an offline game. I also can't install while I'm streaming. It will kill my internet. You guys will suffer if I try to do that. We'll do a vote. We'll do a vote. Say, poll. New poll. What should next? Oh my god, everything just shut down. Why would you do that to me? Why would you do that to me? Okay. What should next do? Make bad dragon pitch. Or design. Design bad dragon pitch. Play more spooky Darkwood. What else? Play PewDiePie Fucks Your Mom Simulator. I can't download it. What else could I do? Hang on, I'm looking at my list. I got the Japanese game Koi, but I'm like too scared of it now. I literally couldn't do it. I can't read, so there's no point. I need someone around who roughly knows things. Just fudge it. I'll just pretend the entire time. What else have I got that I need to finish? Oh my god, singing. I didn't expect that. It's out of nowhere. What game? I was watching someone play earlier. Are they still live? Hang on, let's check. Oh no, I think they raided out. Who is this person that like 4 people just raided out to? Oh my goodness. Who's View TV? Brad, who's View TV? You'd know. I bet you're in here. Let me check. Oh, you're not in here. What the hell? Oh, I know who raided out. The slimes raided out to this person. Okay. Hang on. We'll do it really quick. One, two, really, three. Hello. What I'm aiming to. Oh yeah. This person, I'll give you a shout out. I was like, why did like so many people just raid out to this one person? Who is this? I said I was gaming too. I didn't want to be like I was streaming too, because it feels really rude to like just be in someone's chat, be like, yeah, no, I thought it was rated out from someone I knew you were in the chat, and then I was like, I thought it was from Marinrin, and then I was like, oh no, it's someone else. Oh my god, they're playing Yakuza. That's awesome. But no, the person who was playing the Japanese game earlier was Marinrin. Yeah, that game. Did you see it? What is Nyan Nyan? It's it's a game where you control. Hello, it's a game you control a person using a mic, and you give them commands, but it's all in Japanese. And when I was watching her, I was like, oh, maybe I know enough where I could do this. But then there's like full on paragraphs written, and I was like, oh no, I can't read that well. That's not good. I definitely don't know enough. So then I chickened out. So I downloaded the demo, I think it'd be funny. And then I was like, oh no, I don't think I can do this.
I just want to say too, shout out to Steam having a cooking fest right now.
Having a cooking fest. Are they really? Oh,
Yeah,
that's
they're
cool.
they're literally doing a sale on their cooking games.
I should be on this screen. Glub. Hi, Wolves. How are you? How's all your streaming going?
Hello.
What do you mean people are getting demonetized on Twitch for having their country as a tag? What do you mean? I vote for the Japanese game. Can anyone else speak Japanese in here, though? Well,
No.
Japanese game. Yeah.
I can't even pronounce Japanese right.
Yeah, I don't know how well we're gonna do that. Just
Battle
taking
Chef
a break.
Brigade.
Nice. Just chatting.
Oh, that's a couple people taking a break.
Just chatting weird shit. Okay. I got design bad dragon pitch, play more spooky dark word, fail at Japanese game, just chatting weird shit. I presumed you were going to bed soon. I was trying to figure out
Who,
what
me?
to. Yeah. I was trying to figure out
No,
what to
I'm
do.
actually quite wide awake.
Oh my god, what time is it for you?
3 a.m.
What the fuck?
My sleep schedule's been kind of fucked since I had to switch things around, so we're just kind of working with it right now.
Oh, well, there we go. I don't need to. I don't need to figure out what I'm doing. Wulfy's here.
I'm here. Hi.
Hi.
I mean, we could definitely pick a game or something if you would like to have something on screen, or we could just talk about bullshit. I don't care either way.
I'm
I haven't said that too many times this stream, by the way, and I don't want anybody to believe that I'm being apathetic. I'm more of just like in a really chill mood, and like I'm down with whatever, but I don't care as my go-to for saying it's cool.
I think that's cool you taking a break, Wasp. You stream a lot. It's awesome. Wasp is a very cool streamer. Does a lot of strategy or medieval. Actually, a lot of medieval every time I pop over, but very chill. I can't understand Japanese, so I think it would be funny. Oh my goodness. Is that talking about pasta again? I'm so fine with that.
Wait, you said it was like a medieval and like what kind of games?
Wasp tends to play a lot of strategy games, but I was like, and a lot of medieval.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. What's going on, Cloud? People are getting demonetized on Twitch for having their country as a tag. One person had Iran as a tag, someone else had Venezuela as a tag, which stopped ads on their channel. What?
Not a problem, Wasp. I couldn't tell you why. I guess they're trying to avoid
Is it because
like
of the
nationalism.
particular
I don't know what's going on with Venezuela.
Twitch
If it is anything.
ad country tag demonetized? Is that because of the... Okay, so... Oh, it's Facey. Alleges that the platform has demonetized him due to having an Iran tag in his streams. This is what I'm reading at the moment. I'll put it up for you guys. Look, you know what? Hang on.
What the hell's
So
an adpocalypse? Is it like a good thing or a bad thing?
oh, I know what I did. I deleted the thing.
I mean, apocalypse tends to be bad, but like, you know, maybe this is one of those weird double negatives.
So let me just check there's nothing on my
Oh,
screen.
that does sound pretty bad.
Well,
It doesn't
okay.
sound good at all.
Let's just switch to just chatting as well. Hang on. Just changing to just chat, boxing around. There we go. It's fine. So
Dealing with a platform that has a pretty heavy influence of freedom of speech and just lots of things that are hard to regulate, so I'm not surprised that situations like this occur, but this is an odd choice on Twitch's part.
so if I realized I was receiving $0 in ad money while running ads. Yeah. And then he firmly believes that he hasn't broken any community guidelines. And then that issue arose because he had, I mean, is that
He's
I
already been
messaged
disproven.
her. I said, hey, do you mind looking into this? It's a little strange. She came back and said that I got demonetized because I had Iran as a tag. It's war-based things, surely. Despite running ads is a little... Whoops. Is a little fucked.
Other streamers have been demonetized.
He's already been disproven? Oh, okay.
Yeah, it seems to be just 2 people, which is, if that's the case.
It's not the tag, it's his channel
It's his
has.
channel itself.
Okay. Yeah, cause when he's like, I messaged her, and I'm kind of like, who? Let me look up.
There's always a reason. He might, I mean,
And he tried to make Twitch look bad for having an Iranian tag. Well, this is. I'm trying to find something that's like from the other side. Okay, so as when Gold takes responsibility after being accused for imminent apocalypse on platform. What?
yeah. Yeah, that sounds like something people would do.
Ugh. Nah, he had the Iran tag already, but his channel had something come up and the tag was just media bait. Kind of feels like that. Once he said they lost like 70% of advertisers? No way. That's... What? People complaining about advertisers pulling out when it's not any streamers' issues. I don't even make that much from ads anyway. They make more from subs and bits, so I'm kind of like, oh well, there goes my 20 cents. It's like, I
just ate a full dinner. How am I still hungry?
Twitch, kind of.
Happens every year during elections. Yeah, I can see that.
Oh, okay, interesting. Okay. Report seeing a significant drop in ad revenue up to 95%. I mean, it's funny because it's like, to me, ad revenue is always way more for Twitch than the streamer anyway. Like, that's gonna go up and down. Like, you make money out of subs and bits, so I find this really fascinating. Got banned for being a racist piece of shit. Oh, okay. Others aren't getting banned for doing similar stuff. Political charged times, advertisers die. I mean, it's true. I know that from, yeah. Our inventory always was just like fucking... You just avoided that time. Like, people just didn't want to every time it was election times. The ones making main income from ads, it's a bad time. Yeah. I'm surprised.
Like Mr. Keller, apparently.
I'm surprised they even made that much, but yeah, I guess they made significant. I'd be really surprised if it was main, but they probably did make enough that they were like, oh, what the hell. The ads are the most I earn from streaming. Really? Okay, there you go. I'll be fine near the end of the month. Yeah, the Christmas will come back. Yeah, totally. It's true. Mailmen make 2K a day? Okay.
Damn, man.
It just
No.
seems like the same people causing... Oh, okay. Anti-Semitism against the platform? What the fuck? But it's just like, ads go up and down. Like, gonna happen.
Fair enough, hell.
20 cents is a lot compared to 0. Fuck yeah. The clips. Dude was whining that he used to make 10K a day. Now he makes 2K a day. What?
See, there's just certain things you don't...
We'll just go back
I understand
to that.
like, I understand people build that repertoire of like actually of being somewhat close, like to their chat and to the people, to the random human beings that exist online, but you don't discuss your funding.
It's
One of those many
so
things. There's no point to bringing up. Just be entertaining and shut up.
it's so. I saw the Jake Paul thing, and I was like, I don't want to read that. It makes me sad. Hey Jake, thank you. I think politics probably should just leave the platform. You can't. It's just part of
Well,
advertising.
Unfortunately, yeah,
Yeah.
it's part of advertising, and unfortunately, it's part of some people's like existence.
Yeah. It tends to also be an agreement. A lot of quite large broadcasters or narrowcasters tend to have an agreement with the government that they work in that they have to have a certain percentage of political inventory available. On the other hand, you're also completely dumb if you don't have a certain percentage of political inventory, to be honest, during election time. Like you
No, it's true. They spend out the ass for those ads.
Yeah. The trick is that you have to, if you allow political inventory, you literally have to allow the same percentage to each
Yep.
side. Otherwise, that's what you
No.
can be pulled up for.
Unless you're doing politics in the U.S.
It's annoying. Gets really annoying to handle, trust me. Wow, wow, wow.
1,000%, but most people at Twitch can't be unbiased. Well, yeah, again, it's where, you know, it's we are humans, we're people. My personality comes out in how I speak to you all, and sometimes people let some of their negative personality out, and that's not
I'll admit,
a good idea.
this is a personal thing. I don't agree with demanding a platform or broadcaster to be the ones responsible for controlling the points of view of the people. I don't think they should police such things. I think they should literally just unbiasedly provide the inventory space, and people have the option of potentially watching or not, really. Like, unless it's illegal. And there's certain things that have rules, like gambling, smoking, like alcohol, all that kind of stuff. As long as you're legally following it for your country that you're operating in, then yeah, I don't think it should be up to the platform to police, because they're going to get in even more trouble if they're starting to pick and choose.
Yeah, and inevitably, unfortunately, the platform will end up becoming biased based on the people in the higher end that want to pick and choose, and it's yet again a violation of your freedom to speak and to, you know, have an opinion, which is not something we're about.
Fuck freedom of speech. People are dumb.
How dare you? People are dumb. That's
Don't
why
let
they should be
people
able to say
talk.
what they want.
Fuck. The worst idea. It's to act as a publisher while getting the benefits of a platform. Are they a publisher? Do they actually create unique content that they then distribute? Get back in the kitchen, Minx. I don't know. That means something else now, Koi. I don't want to.
Also, I'm a better cook, so.
Yeah. Yeah, well, if you get back in the kitchen, make me a Pomodoro sandwich.
Pomodoro sandwich. It'd be like a meatball sub, but it's just sauce.
Oh my god.
Duck meat meatball sub. That could be pretty awesome. You could make that one day.
Putting them in their own category? What, like political streams? I think political is a category, isn't it? I thought it was.
It's gotta be. It's gotta be, because there's got to be channels that like do like literally like CNN or for Fox. They have to have.
But I thought politics was.
I couldn't believe it if they didn't, because like again, it's another huge advertising space.
Category. Political is now? Yeah. I was like, I'm pretty sure, yeah, all categories. I looked at this really recently because I was curious how they'd been updating.
See, Koi gets it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, honestly, we could just make you a.
You can make duck meatballs?
I was just saying that earlier. Like when we were talking about the meatball sub, I said you could do duck meatballs. That would work.
I feel like it's just a waste of categories. I feel like it's a waste of duck. Oh yeah, politics. Yeah, politics is literally a category.
You're still eating the duck.
Wow, 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 wow. Anything can be a ball of meat.
Exactly. He's right. Anything can be a ball of meat.
What if it's not meat? You are a duck.
Then it's a ball of it.
I just like my duck breast to be cooked in a very particular way, otherwise it's wasted.
You haven't tried the duck meatballs
That
though.
quack was so
So
realistic.
you don't know.
Join me in
You're
today's
welcome.
meditation.
Oh,
Take a
I love a
deep
good
breath through your blowhole.
meditation.
Right, exactly,
relax.
Silver. You don't use any
You
less
are
than more.
floating in the calming blue depths of this ocean. You are.
And you could also add something to the duck. You could do like half chicken, half
I'm
duck.
a whale. Pasta.
It must be meditating. They do have vegan meat, and it's usually trash. Honestly, the closest and nicest thing that I've had comparative to meat that is vegan is called seitan. And basically, to make it, you make a dough. Have I talked about this before, Migs?
I don't think so.
Okay, so you make a dough out of basically just water, salt, and flour, and then you let it rest, and you just wash it. You run it underwater. You wash all of the starch out of it until you have nothing but worked gluten. You pull it till it's kind of thinner so that you can slice it, and you have these little kind of spongy pieces. And when they sear up, they have a relatively close texture to like thinly sliced meat. It's not a bad fake, honestly. That's from saying like I've had a lot of meat replacement foods, not because I've ever wanted any, but because for some reason people that I surround myself with don't want meat, and I don't know why. I don't know why I do this to myself. So I end up getting into situations where I have to try that a lot.
I'm laughing at the fail of the guy who set up this camera because the point of focus is like here.
Yeah, it's on that rock there.
Yeah. I just wanted us to see. Oh, they've realized. They're like, shit. Shit. Focus on the ducks, you stupid fucking camera. Hang on, wait. Here we go. A pigeon? Fuck off. Oh my god. No one invited you. Go away. This is a duck stream. The fuck's up with that pigeon? She's in the background waiting to belly flop for dinner. Yeah. I'm like that. You see all that grassy in the back right? I'm in there. I'm quite impressed I managed to hide myself.
Eating them. This is great.
Yeah, that was the idea. I thought you wanted to see what you're about to eat. Run afoul?
Oh, I'm one of those horrible people that can look my food in the eye.
I used to do it. We used to have pet chickens and ducks. I used to look at them out the window while I cooked them. And you know what?
Chickens don't matter and don't care. They're
Chickens are
too
dumb.
stupid to realize that you have cooked one of them, and they will eat that.
They're very cute. They're very cute.
They're also very cannibalistic.
Yeah.
Like they will just kill one and eat it.
My my mum used to rescue ducks, like this breed of duck. I used to pat a lot of ducks. Maybe that's why I'm good at making duck sounds. I grew up around rescue animals. We were always just rescuing animals. But mainly ducks. Mainly ducks.
Wait.
What?
Very, very
I love
gross animal.
whining my dining. That makes sense. I read that as darling first and I got really confused. Whining my dining? Yeah. Winner, no chicken dinner? Duck dinner. We're having duck now. Oh, something's happening to the right. They've all left.
I ate all my duck. I do have some lamb left. I'm going to make some more pies.
Oh, that duck was being abused. Fight back.
Can I know this is my own opinion because I made the food, but can I just say that like the meat pies episode that we did and like the picture of it is the best one. It's the prettiest looking thing that I've made.
Creamy lamb pies. Can't relate, but I like creamy. I'm obsessed with it. Oh, that duck went in for the steal. Did you see that?
I did.
Oh, he's
Made that
catching
move
it.
quick. Oh, he went.
I just want to go feed some ducks. An abomination cooking stream? What, like we try make him cook badly?
I don't know if that's possible. You all picked ingredients for me, and I still made a very tasty meal. I don't even remember what it was. I just remember that the whole thing was good, except for the soured vegetables. I mean, they were tolerable, but not my favorite.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, that's right. I made a gyoza Wellington.
You did very well. But I kind of always knew, like, even if chat picked all the ingredients, it was going to work out fine. Just creates an abomination.
Oh, I can tell you an abomination right now if you want me to create one. Quesadilla nachos. Make a quesadilla on the flat top. You got your big ass tortilla. You got your heavy cheese in the middle. Turn it over. Make sure it's good. Cool it down completely. Cut that bitch into like 2x2 inch squares and throw it in a fryer.
Oh.
Then cover it in nacho cheese. I don't know, pico de gallo, guacamole, some pickled jalapenos, I guess. Boom.
Dude, making creme brulee
There's-
was the best thing I'd ever seen in my life. That was so good.
Damn, he does win. Corey got me on that one. That was an abomination.
That was so good. I was gonna start doing. I said this in another stream once we got past our 1K. Although I need to get through the bloody bad dragon pitch, which apparently we're doing now. But I was gonna start doing for like sub unlocks different things, and we do have a few cooking things actually. I need to maybe we'll vote for what the next thing will be. Let me look at the pins. Oh my god, there's some crazy shit on here. So essentially, every time someone made a request, even a really dumb request, I wrote it down. And there is some very funny things on this list now. So we got the Gundam hand cam building stream. I've still got the Gundam. We do the BDSM test was a request.
How many times in my life do I have to do that test?
I
around
know.
you? I literally have done it 4 times.
So many times. And do you know funny? I change every time. It's just so.
It's just that week. I'm into this now.
Yeah, I'm just into this now. I don't know what I'm gonna be into next week. I like this one. There is a cooking one. Doom's Mum and Wulfy cooking stream. We need to do that.
I thought we already did that.
It wasn't with you, was it? It was just we did a
Yes.
Doom's Mum cooking stream. Oh no, you guys were both cooking, huh?
Yeah, we both cooked on that.
This was a request for a part 2.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, I need to rewrite that.
I was
confused.
talking about that.
I was confused.
With
I guess it wasn't a versus. You wanted
No,
as
I was
a
talking to my mom about it.
versus? Okay, we could do a versus, I guess. Yeah.
He'll kick my ass.
She
Well, we
might.
could try.
But I'd like you to be more confident. No, look, we're gonna.
Ancient Nightmares Doomed Edition. I'm not gonna be confident against
Oh my
Doom's
god.
mom. I'm sorry, but like this is a career chef and also a sweet older black lady, so I can't win.
You know what's adorable? She also has qualifications in nutrition and being a nurse now. She's so amazing. She wanted to learn more about elderly care, so she went and did a fucking nursing qualification. Crazy.
Right? That's respect.
That's crazy.
No, Koi, I agree. I'm on your side, dude. I got nothing on that.
I want to do this one, which I think you should be the judge for, Wulfy. We want to do a Doom versus Doom, mate.
Oh, I love that.
Right? I thought now we could do that as a game, but that feels kind of boring. But that depends if Doom's Doommate wants to be on cam, to be fair. But we thought asking, because he's a streamer too, we thought asking like some kind of competition could be kind of fun.
What hasn't he been on like parts of him been on cam before? Didn't he fuck around with Doom when we were doing a cooking stream one time?
Did he?
I swear to God, I saw like at least his chest and
Oh
arms.
yeah, didn't he come in to like steal food?
Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
absolutely
He
did.
did. He
He's been on
did.
camera
Okay.
before. Whether or not he
Okay.
was like, I
Meant
think Doom pointed it
to.
out. He probably didn't care, but like, whether or not that was the choice of his, I think he'd at least be comfortable with arms.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Maybe we can get away with it. Someone wanted a Wulfy hack episode. You know how they always do those really dumb, like, housewife hacks on TikTok where they're like, oh, if you just get a bottle of Coca-Cola and pour it up your
Oh.
nose, you can make tacos? That kind of shit.
I don't have good kitchen hacks.
You
I've
do.
got
You've
really
got
fast,
some.
lazy ones.
You do, and you don't realize. Like, I remember when you started doing the ginger with the spoon one time, everyone was like, what the fuck are you doing? That's amazing.
That's an Asian method. That's not. I didn't
Is that a
do that.
hack?
I learned that from like
Yeah, but
watching a lot of
I-
videos about ramen.
yeah, but white people are really dumb, so they just think everything's a hack.
Yeah, it's true.
Not to get political, but ducks. Oh, I know, right? Fucking political little
no.
shits.
Oh, boy.
You just hack off
That's
your
just laying
fingers.
on my foot.
I feel like that's an OHS issue. I can't condone that as a producer. Knowledge equals hacks. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, but except some hacks are stupid.
Okay, so what if I call the stream like Hacks for Dummies? And then if anyone's like, well, that's obvious, we'll be like, well, this is just not the stream for you. Yeah, see,
guess.
hell knows. Hacks equals fake information. Oh, okay, so we gotta make it
And half
dumber.
the time, and I know this sounds strange.
Yeah.
This is definitely going to sound strange, but half the time the hacks involve shit that like I don't regularly have. Like I don't normally have tape. I don't normally have a soldering iron. I don't normally have.
What if we test hacks? Okay. What if we do? What if I find you a bunch of really dumb hacks and we test them? Like, you know how we always send you shit where, like, hey, if you get a plate and you spiral it on some serviettes, you can do something pretty? What if we find you a bunch of dumb hacks to test?
The first one I thought of was using a drill as basically a spinner to peel a potato.
Yes. Can we test all that kind of shit?
I'd have to buy a wood bit, but yeah, we could test stupid
We could
shit
like
like
create
that.
a channel in the server and people could just submit really dumb hacks. I would be so up for it. And we could set it for like, I don't know, like 25 subs. If we hit it, we'll do like a hack episode. I don't know. You tell me what a good sub is, guys, but like it'd be pretty funny. This is the I think you guys are all in it.
Super glue that repairs porcelain. No, I'm not doing one of those.
No.
I hated that trend. That was so stupid.
My hands was 5-minute crafts, and we
people.
took bets on how long before they use a glue gun. Oh my god, it'd just be fucking everything.
Oh yeah, fucking glue gun all the time. Now that surprisingly, that's something I do have. I do arts and crafts, but like not with certain things.
Make scrambled eggs in a rice cooker. I've made dal in a rice cooker, to be fair.
I could see that being pretty easy, honestly.
You'd have to... I'd want to keep the lid open.
Yeah, I would just keep the lid open and stir it around.
Yeah, and just keep stirring
it. Would take a while.
It'd be like 4 eggs,
it would be really good for making
butter, stir constantly, flip out.
Yeah, it'd be really good for making the Gordon Ramsay style ones that are like warmed up and they're cooked, but they're not solid. And they have like a little bit of yogurt in them.
Yeah.
Like that would probably be a really good method for that. And those are tasty, by the way. I think when I found that recipe, I probably ate them for 3 months afterwards.
I keep wondering if we should try get Oracle to do like a uni student edition, because he's literally got nothing. And so it's like, what do you do if they've literally just got a microwave?
Let's see. When I was living in my dorm at college, I honestly didn't really do any hack cooking. The big thing that I made was no-bake cheesecake, I think.
Oh my god.
So all I had to do was mix it from a box and throw it in my fridge.
Wrapping bananas in an oven? Oh yeah, I'm always interested. You know what I always fucks me over is avocados, where they deliver you an avocado and you're like, fuck, that's not happening today.
Yeah, no, you set it out on the counter and you just let nature take its course.
Yeah,
there's really no way to quick ripen them.
There's
you're not ripening
so
the banana
many
in the oven,
hacks
you're
where they're
breaking it down.
like, mash it, put it in the oven, add blah, and by the end of it, you're like, this is gross. This is not.
It's not ripened. It's been
No.
reduced. Is all you've done. You've
Yeah.
caramelized the sugars a little bit, which is going to happen during the ripening process, and you've reduced the volume of liquid in it, which has concentrated it. Which doesn't happen in the ripening process.
But no, I think it'd be cool to do like a college student edition, presuming you have essentially a mini fridge and a microwave, and fuck
So the
all,
paper
and $5. Like,
So the paper bag trick does actually work a little bit. It helps to supply or supplant the moisture that should be coming to it, and it does help rot it faster. Not that much, but it does work.
I never knew the ripe bananas in the oven. What other food hacks are there? Let me look.
Here's something I'm very happy about. I don't
Yeah.
have a dishwasher.
I didn't for
You
years. This was the first place I've lived in with a dishwasher.
Well, it's
And I
more
kind
me
of
leading
still
into.
like half scrub and then put it in, to be honest. Oh my god, we're zooming
Oh,
out
you should.
even more. Holy shit. How many oh no, too much. Too much. Okay, there we go.
Yeah, if y'all aren't like pre-washing your dishes before you put them in the washer, you're gonna ruin your washer really fast.
Okay.
It's a
Food
sanitizing machine.
Okay, hang on. Wait a minute. I need you guys to quickly see this, right? So, food hacks from around the web. Cut pizza with scissors.
Sure, I've done it before.
Huh? Why do you need to cut?
Well, what if you don't have a spinny cutter, Migs? You don't want to use a knife like a normal person.
My bad. Shit. Okay. Okay, don't worry about it. Yep,
These
cool.
lemons, can you shove it to a garbage disposal before it
Stops working? Revive stale bread with water. Sprinkle a few tablespoons of water over bread that's going stale. Stick in the oven for 2 to 3 minutes, and your tired loaf will look fresh.
That would work if it was just
What?
getting stale. That would be a terrible idea otherwise. Because all it's gonna do is over soak the outside.
Yeah, I'm
before
like,
middle.
I think it's called put it in the bin. Great.
No, I just discussed this. Use
butter
it for soup or turn it into panko. Don't throw your bread away.
Great butter for easy spreading.
Yes, do that. That actually does help a lot because basically you're making the surface area smaller. It makes it easier to melt.
It's here. Peel ginger with a spoon.
Non-white thing.
Well, you know, that's okay. I'll put it as the name of the stream. Food hacks for white dummies, and then we get banned. Peel garlic bulbs in the microwave.
I think you're allowed to make fun of white people.
The microwave never fails. Blah 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 blah. I don't have a life, so I write too much. I'm a mother. Hang on, wait. Okay, if you cut the tops off a few garlic cloves and microwave them for 20 to 30 seconds, the skin will pop right off.
Garlic cloves?
Apparently. The whole bulb. If you cut the tops off a few garlic cloves and microwave them for 20 to 30 seconds, the skin will pop right off. But
yeah?
the picture, I'll show you the picture, is like the whole thing.
They didn't take the top off?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe photographer.
Why is it also... Was it sitting in water for the thing? I don't remember you saying that.
Oh, yeah. What the hell?
Yeah, okay. I thought not.
Yeah,
Microwave a lemon before squeezing it. Yeah, that does help. It breaks down some of the tissue in the lemon.
Yeah, why is a picture of the garlic in a water, but it's just saying... Okay.
A lot of lemons to deal with. How do I incinerate these spiders before they eat my baklava?
Oh, my baklava. Stop ice cream from melting with bubble wrap.
Okay. I need to understand where this is going, Minx, because I'm upset with that order of words.
Bubble wrap is a
Amy,
powerful
please.
insulator. While on the road, keep your artisan ice cream from melting by wrapping the pint in a plastic bubble wrap. It will stay firm for hours. Does that mean if I wrap your dick with bubble wrap, it will stay creamy?
I mean, it's gonna make some really interesting sounds. That's for sure.
I want to squeeze it. That's true. Hang on.
Pop, pop, pop.
Define
Pop,
firm.
pop, pop.
Yeah, I'd like. Okay. Hit cherries with chopsticks.
Oh,
That's
I've actually seen that one
that's a
before.
metal straw. What?
Yeah, but I mean, a chopstick would work.
So you're just slamming. You're just slamming a hole.
Yeah, you're slamming the seat on the bottom.
Okay. All right. I guess.
Literally it.
Oh my god, you are squeezing that out. What? Shut corn in the microwave. The pip? Yeah.
Okay, sure. No.
Squeeze your corn. Right? I was
Right?
like,
Like,
what
I
are
don't
we...
want to. I don't want to deal with the person that can do that.
Heat brown sugar soft with marshmallows. What?
Oh, yeah, that
Is
would
this
work.
like putting rice in your salt? The bubble wrap
No,
thing
no,
is
no.
actually real? Oh,
This is like putting bread in your in your brown sugar. It absorbs the or it what am I trying to say?
I know I put rice in my salt and sugar shakers. And you put bay leaves in with your rice.
This helps to provide moisture to the sugar so it doesn't dry out.
Oh.
This dries out instead.
I'm gonna eat the marshmallows. Fuck that.
Well, yeah, as you would. The bubble wrap thing would make sense, Silver. It's an air insulator, and air is really good at not carrying heat.
What? So, hang on. You're saying unwrap the butter completely, fuck off the rest, put the
And use
wrapper
the thing as a
over
splatter guard.
top, and then just
Sure.
use Glad wrap like a normal person. Okay.
Oh yeah, the brown sugar one is. I've done that before. I usually use bread, but like marshmallows work in a pinch.
Chill wine and salt water. Okay, yeah, that is true. That is true. Or, just put it in the fridge faster. Soften
Yeah.
cookies with a slice of bread.
Yeah. Again, it's the same thing as the brown sugar thing. It's introducing moisture in a very controlled way. You'll find that the bread becomes really stale and dry, and the sugar is perfectly fine to use. You can actually buy these little clay pucks that do the same thing, and they last basically forever. You just got to swap them out every once in a while and let the other one dehydrate. Or no, rehydrate. Excuse me.
I just updated stream title to make it sound really official. Busting food hacks with a real chef. Do you love it? Do you love the way? Do you love the way I sell your ass? Okay.
You're not the first one that's ever done it, and in fact, when I found out my servers were doing it, I gotta say it felt really nice.
Aw, that's cute.
They're like, yeah, we tell people all the time who's back there. They know who you are. I was like, oh.
That's awesome.
I was like 18.
No one ever says busting things with a real fox. So,
Busting makes me feel good.
Yeah, it makes me feel good too. Simmer tomato sauce with a carrot. Carrots take away acidity in tomato sauce by adding subtle sweetness. If you find your sauce has gone too acidic...
Yeah, this was me adding sugar to my pasta sauce, or to my Pomodoro sauce earlier. It was too acidic, so sweetness knocks it down.
Oh, apparently you should have used a carrot.
Well, I could have. I had carrots, and it would have been fine. I could have also, like, when I was doing the saute of the onions, if I'd have known those were more acidic, I could have sauteed the carrot with it, and everything would have been fine.
That's eggs with a cooling rack. I love this avocado just chilling there, but...
No, you can also do it with avocado. We do that at work with those exact kind of things, like the false bottoms. Just slam them right through, and you.
I was gonna say, do you just slam it? Okay, that's cool.
Hold on. Let me clarify. I don't suggest doing it with the skin on. Sometimes it will break and get into your guacamole. Better skin it first. But yeah, once you're there, you just shove it through.
Okay. I got distracted by some fly on the rock in the background. Organize snacks with cupcake liners. What the fuck? No. Stop that.
Sure.
Cube butter to soften it faster. I mean, I guess that's just creating more area.
Yeah, that is. More
Extend the
surface area,
life
less inner volume.
of your herbs with water. If I did this with a human, do you think they'd live longer?
You know, I'm gonna say no, and I'm
No.
also gonna say
That's
that's kind
bullshit.
of a dumb. It's what it does do. If
Yeah.
your herbs are starting to like dry out a little bit, you can do that without the suffocating part, and it will bring them back to life temporarily, like at most for that day. Beyond that, you know, I don't see the point of denying something its ability to breathe.
He's on plus with sheet pans.
How is that a hack?
Apparently you're organizing your organization.
It's a tray. Like I'm everybody knows everybody has a sheet tray. I'm sorry, but like
Tips
I feel like
professional
everybody
chef.
has
We're
a sheet
looking
tray.
at that next. That looks terrible.
Oh, good. Oh, I learned in culinary school? That's great, because I can tell you right now that there's a huge difference between culinary school training and real world training.
Okay, hang on, yeah, I was just checking. It was fine before I showed it. Okay, so did you learn this in culinary school? Use a damp towel to keep a cutting board in place.
Yes.
Huh. Use a bench scraper to transfer ingredients from a cutting board.
I had a bench scraper at home, so no, I learned that at home.
Add baking soda to tomato sauce.
If you don't want to add sugar, you'll add a salt instead. Why? No.
False. Denied. Okay. Add sour cream for extra smooth scrambled eggs. No, you use yogurt. I already know this. I use sour cream.
Yeah, sour cream would be fine. I mean, listen,
I
some
like
of the
sour cream.
yogurts that we have up here are basically sour cream. Like, there's almost no difference in the process of which you make yogurt versus sour cream. One's just sour.
Yeah.
But some yogurts are also very sour. There's this particular brand we have that tastes like sour cream, and I have absolutely given it to people in place of it because I didn't have it.
Give in and get a really good set of knives. I like how you have to give in.
I don't see it as giving in. The knife is part of your kit. It's what you need to do your job. So you might as well have something that's decent at least. You know, go light it first, because like you get a knife bag in school. You have a set of knives, and they are pretty good. They're always going to be stamped cheap, like $10 knives, but they are pretty good.
These are all obvious. Keep knife sharp. Do mise en place. Thoroughly dry all meats before cooking. Yeah, sure. Let meat rest. Sure. Toast nuts and spices.
Thoroughly dry all meats before cooking. What do you mean? Like,
I think it's just like patting it dry, right? Oh no, wait. This helps them brown
no.
quickly and on. Or do they mean like when you put the salt on?
I think they mean like resting. Like not
then
the
they got
second rest
rest
after
here.
you've cooked it. Yeah, no, because that's after you've cooked it. That allows the juices to get to lock back into the meat before you cut it, so it doesn't just drain everywhere.
I thought they meant just like passing it with a paper towel.
It could be, but there's really no point to doing that. Like, if you're keeping your meats correctly, they're in a pan with a false bottom, so they're not sitting in their own juices. They're also under refrigeration constantly, so they're not exactly gaining moisture. So all you should have to do is take them out, let them rest for a few minutes, season them, and then throw them on the grill.
Toast nuts and spices.
That's a good idea. Toasting the spices and nuts, for that matter, makes the oils come out and gives you more flavor.
I love this next one. Did you learn this in cooking school? Use a small ice cream scoop to evenly portion out cookie dough.
No, actually, you can absolutely do that because it's way they sometimes sell tubs of it like ice cream, and you literally just boom and boom.
Oh.
But you can also, I've done by weight most of the time, so I'll just make a ball and get what I need. But
yeah, I just
again,
like
we do
pull it.
we don't. They're just scoops. They are ice cream scoops, yes, but we have like fucking 30 different sizes of them, and they do that thing where it's 1 is the biggest and 20 is the smallest.
Oh my god. Okay, I didn't know about different sizes. I just have a scoop. In fact, I'll be honest, I don't think I even own an ice cream scoop at the moment. I'd have to check.
If you have a regular scoop, I can
think I
almost probably guaranteed tell you what it is by the color, because, well, Australians might be different, but US's are color-coded. Everyone has a different color.
I think it was just a metal one. I'd have to look. Okay, interesting. Cut cheesecake, Korean dessert with warm knife. I did know that. Oh my god, I'd say it like 5 times.
Yeah, if you all don't know that one, basically it's just melting the stuff while you cut it, so your knife doesn't get bunched up with sugary stuff. Just makes things easier and it makes it look nice when you're cutting it.
Add acid to perk up a dish.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea. I mean, it's more of just adding an extreme to make something that much better, make it sweeter, make it more bitter, make it more acidic.
Yeah, egg wash on baked goods. Yeah, invest in the kitchen.
You all saw my pies.
Yeah.
I was just talking about how good that shit looked.
Get mason jars, okay? Cut steak
Sure.
fries with an apple slicer. I don't even have an apple slicer. I just slice my apples.
That's what I mean. These fucking DIY.
What's
like,
an
this is all
apple
you
slicer?
Need. This is all you need. What even is that?
I have an apple
You can
cora.
make black garlic on your own. All you need is garlic and a $500 dehydrator.
Oh, that's so weird. Okay, alright. Freezer soup starter in sealable bags. Freeze vegetables in a sealable bag. Well, yeah. That's just putting shit in the freezer.
This is just portioning. You know, if anybody does this stuff at home, you do meal prep and stuff. That's all this is. A lot of those tips are just like meal prep tips.
Yeah, you learn this if you have a garden too. Put baking essentials on a lazy Susan.
How is that a tip?
Can we talk about the baking essentials in this picture?
Yeah, why are there 4 different kinds of open icing?
Wafers.
And then wafers and cookies and shit that are just gonna dry out in that thing. What's at the top there? It's like just assortment of sprinkles?
Sprinkles. Next time you're ready to bake, find a spot for all your icings,
are they making fairy
sugars,
bread?
and sprinkles on your lazy Susan.
No, they're just decorating cookies.
They're decorating cookies.
Wait. So you're telling me this sounds like something you would do with friends. You would like get everything set up and set up this thing.
Yeah, this isn't a
Something
hack.
you just do.
Just put it on the table, okay.
Proof
bread in the oven.
Yeah, you can proof bread in the oven. Is this another? Are we still on the culinary school hacks?
This is just back to best kitchen hacks.
That's not even a hack. That's just a thing you should do.
Yeah, I know. Just keep it warm. Freeze sauce cubes in egg cartons.
Again, I'm going on to meal prep. You can.
We don't have plastic.
Make a compound.
Yeah, they're cardboard here. It's recycled cardboard. So this isn't gonna work.
Line it with plastic wrap.
I don't want to freeze poop color in my fridge. Yeah, it's kind of.
I agree.
That looks like what the ducks just put on the rocks.
I mean, we do that with compound butters.
Done that one. Lower egg temperature to warm temperature in warm water.
Lower eggs temperature to room temperature in warm water. I mean, yeah, you're transferring the heat both ways, but it's gonna be. You should use colder water because if you're using warmer water, when you add hot eggs to it, the warm water is going to get warmer, not colder. So you should go colder first.
I think this is a place in the world because they're talking about if you forget to take your eggs out of the fridge in time, so you're warming up the eggs, but they say lower egg temperature.
Then yeah,
they don't mean lower. They mean gently warm eggs to room temperature faster.
They're saying
in warm water.
Lower eggs temperature to room temperature, not. Damn it! It's like they don't speak English.
Yeah. Okay. That was.
Like, the lower egg temperature is going to room temperature.
This is okay.
You put yours with rubber bands. Okay, sure.
Okay, I mean.
I just use a Sharpie, but whatever.
Yeah, right. I just fucking attacked the lid with a Sharpie. And okay, here's an actual hack. If you put something on with permanent marker and you made a mistake, get whiteboard marker and draw over the permanent marker, and then it will rub off.
Yep, it's got alcohol in it, and that just removes it right away.
There's
That's
an
why they're able to be
actual
removed in the first
hack.
place.
After almost ruining so many whiteboards at work and then going, oh, it's fine.
I learned that at work one day. Yeah, I accidentally used my Sharpie on the board, and someone was just like, "No, just do this. It's cool."
Store peanut butter jars upside down. Okay, like, that's actually not, that should be number one.
So, this is a weird
Hang on,
thing
but what
because
about, is it gonna get,
peanut butter is super viscous. So, like, unless your peanut butter is actually warm, I don't see this working. Like, think about it.
I'm thinking of, like, I guess,
Think
like,
about, like,
to-
you've taken a knife full out and there's that divot in it. How long until that divot really disappears?
you know what I'm thinking is, I guess, like, hipster, healthier peanut butter versus very store, highly,
Damn it.
what's the word? I'm losing my words at the moment. Highly, machined, processed, highly processed peanut
Processed.
butter. Yeah.
Processed.
So this to me looks like a little more naturally made.
It does. I was
get
going to say
Wulfy
that.
a
This
samurai
looks like
sword
kind
and
of
super different
loose.
ninja? 100%. I will add it to the list.
Samurai sword to see
Wulfy
if you
fruit
can win a fruit
ninja.
ninja. I can probably do that.
I'd prefer to see you doing that, Koi, though. I will admit, but yes, I have added it.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
They're
You're
not
right,
talking about
Silver.
that type of peanut butter. That's, I'm like, I
'Cause
think
even
they're
looking
talking.
at it,
Yeah, that's not the type.
here's the thing that disturbs me is I've made peanut butter before and it's never been that loose. Like it looks like it has a film of oil on the bottom.
Yeah, it's like if I open more natural peanut butter, there'll be like a layer of oil on top.
You used to make it mom shop. Oh, okay.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I'm with Silver on this. It's like it's a very particular type of peanut butter here.
Yeah, because I mean, granted, when I do mine, I give them a light roasting and then in the dehydrator and let them dehydrate for like 6 hours.
And a machine for it. Oh, that's really cool.
Oh, that's cool.
I
Hell
don't
yeah.
like this. I understand why, but I don't like it because of the taste. Prep your cheese grater with cooking spray.
That's gonna last you all of about 5 or 6 swipes, and then once you've pressed it away with the force of the cheese, it's not gonna do anything for you anymore.
Yeah. What's it? Also, Silver, did I do that typical thing where you appeared and I just went, oh, it's Silver, and I never actually shouted you out? I only just realized this. I do this for Silver all the time. We made essentially tomato soup, but fancier, Ivy. That's what we did earlier.
Yes, we made a Pomodoro soup with a sourdough grilled cheese that I used a local cheese for. We also coated the outside of the grilled cheese with garlic, butter, and Parmesan.
Do you like, but what we're saying, Koi, is do you like your nuts oiled? Because that's what we're really talking about
Or
here.
do you like your nuts cheesy?
Or do you like your, yeah. Very confusing. Anyway,
Do
I
you
don't
like
like
your
that one.
peanut buttered?
What? Use your ironing board as a cooling rack. Get a cooling rack!
You know what? I don't hate this. Because A, you should have a cloth over top of it, and it's really only getting steam and whatever minor amount of chemicals coming out of the shirts. But, yeah, I mean, just get a thing. But if you already have one,
I guess if you've just baked a fuckload.
I guess.
Hmm.
Yeah. I mean, some people, that's their priority. They like to bake, just not spend that much money.
Lift hot dishes with canning tongs. I don't have canning tongs.
But again, yes. Like, just has canning tongs. Damn, I wish I could use these more. Oh, that's good. I'll make creme brulee more often.
I'll make creme brulee just so I can use my canning tongs.
Just so I can use my canning tongs. Use your stand mixer to knead dough. No fucking shit. Almost every other recipe I've read about making bread is like, just use your stand mixer.
Add crushed ice to appetizer bowls when serving. I like it. It's
if your appetizer
the plastic.
was cold and this makes sense, sure. This isn't a tip.
Dude, that food is gonna be in my stomach before I have any need for the ice. Like,
The ice is just to keep it chill. It's a look thing. It's
yeah.
I mean, yeah, and it's to help keep it chilled. If you're doing like
Use
what
your
looks to be
Bowie knife.
shrimp, what's it called?
Well,
Martini, cocktail shrimp. Yeah, like that's shrimp up there. So like,
right.
it's just to keep the
It
shrimp cold.
feels like that. It's like, don't have a cheese knife, get your machete out. Okay.
As
Use
a knife. Yeah, a
picnic
knife is a knife.
essentials. Store picnic essentials in the cooler. But now where do I put the food?
I think they mean when you're not picnicking.
But it's
And like
picnic essentials.
Again, people don't do this. Like I keep my picnic stuff in my cooler. I keep my
What?
cleaning supplies for my car in the bucket I use to rinse off the car.
I keep my picnic essentials in my picnic basket. You guys
No,
don't
and
have
iced
picnic
your hot
baskets, do you?
starters. I mean we do, but it's more of a like special occasion thing. Like you buy a
Make
picnic basket
whipped
when you want to go on a
cream
picnic.
with a blender.
Oh my god, what a kitchen hack.
Woo! Okay.
I bet you all didn't know this,
Yeah.
but whipping something really hard and fast does a cream.
Not everyone has a picnic basket. I'll be honest, my mum gave it to me. But
Buy
still,
special cookies.
my
Hold on.
I
No,
mean,
hold on.
my
What are
esky
special cookies?
is for my drinks. But buy special cookies for pie crust. Are we getting stoned?
I just use cookies. It does what? Why are they special? I use Oreos.
Digestives are actually really good as like a brown base, like a
Is
lighter
that what
one.
they're talking about?
I think
What's a digestive?
a digestive biscuit. I don't know, some old person biscuit. You'd have to look it
It
up.
sounds like it.
It's oat
It
based.
sounds like something you
I
have with
think it's
fruit
an
juice.
oat biscuit.
No.
Yeah, I think it's an oat biscuit. Surely you have digestives there. You probably have digestives. Maybe it's
We
too
probably
much.
do, but I'm also not old.
Yeah, no, that's fair. I haven't done that in a long time, but yeah, I used to just use digestives for my. They're really good for cheesecake bases. Oh, look, there's a cheesecake.
Okay, fair enough.
Warm knives, we already know. Create extra
Yeah.
storage space with hooks.
Yeah, or magnets. I mean, you all saw my
Oh,
kitchen. Like,
this is.
I created extra storage space with a fucking shelf.
Is this something Koi said earlier? I don't remember. Anyway,
It
microwave
did. It
lemons
is.
before
No, Koi
juicing.
actually did.
Yeah.
Yeah. It breaks them down, makes them easier to squeeze,
I believe they
or
call
just
them
have
graham crackers.
strong man hands.
No, graham crackers are something else. Hang on, digestive
No,
biscuit.
because graham crackers are made specifically with wheat flour and honey and cinnamon.
Okay. And then
Like they are a wheat thing. And she said oats, unless she's wrong.
I thought it was oats. I could be wrong. Sweet meal.
I can't read that.
Oh, we moved the ducks. I got really confused there for a second. Wheat flour, sugar, malt extract, butter, wholemeal, leavening. It's just a biscuit.
It's not even
just-
a graham cracker. Well, it's
No.
kind of a graham cracker. It's more akin of a what are they called? Molasses cookie.
This is if I didn't want to eat arrowroot biscuits, this is all I could get at my nana's, and at least they had chocolate on one side I could lick off.
Arrowroot biscuits.
Is Minx ever not wrong? Oh, all the time. Wait, is Minx ever
Makes ever
not
not wrong.
This is too much for my brain.
Yes. Minx is ever not wrong.
Hull a strawberry with a straw. Why do you need to hull a strawberry?
Why would you ever hull a strawberry?
Just eat the strawberry.
Are you trying to like put
Cream?
Is this Is
No.
this your way of taking the top off? Because like,
Just
why?
pull the top off. Get some
yeah,
nails.
like you twist it right off.
I mean, you
okay.
could cut it if you're particularly lazy. I cut them off, I guess.
Yeah, you could. You sacrifice a little strawberry, but whatever.
Yeah. Okay.
But okay, whatever.
Add herbs and lemon to butter.
We were just talking about compound butters, and yeah, just
lemon
whip the
tarragon
shit out of it.
though. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
just whip the shit out of it in a blender or whatever, and then roll it up into a log inside of some plastic wrap. I can show you all that technique later if you ever want me to, but like it's super easy.
Is this just making meatloaf? Cook
What the
tender,
fuck?
juicy meatloaf with a beef pork mix.
Sure.
So they're saying instead of all beef, you can add pork. This is
Yeah.
the bane of my life. People adding pork to everything. They'll be like chicken dumplings, and they're not. They're chicken and pork. Anyway,
I mean, it
I
goes
hate
well
this
with a lot of
post. I
stuff.
hate this post. Everyone stop adding pork to your shit. It's really annoying. Shred chicken with a stand mixer. Just use a
You can
fork,
absolutely do
bro.
that.
Just like
No, I mean it's not a it's a good restaurant method. I
is
use
it? I suppose you have a lot.
use the whisk and just throw the chicken in and just beat the shit out of it. Yeah.
No, okay.
I also have this machine a long time ago called a buffalo chopper. It's basically like imagine a really wide plate that had high walls,
Yeah.
about 2 inches.
Yeah.
And it would rotate on this plate, and it would go underneath this metal shield, and inside that metal shield was just the best thing I could describe it as is like a shuriken with two blades, two huge knives on it that would rotate really fast and just chop the shit out of it. So when it came out the other side, it was finely ground.
Bake fish in parchment. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. You're steaming the fish.
Freeze your ginger root.
Why?
Yeah, I've never done this, so I was really curious what
Ginger
you were gonna
is
say here.
really fucking firm.
No more shriveled ginger in the produce drawer.
So you're saying make it last longer by freezing it?
Apparently, it will be more
That's
mouth-watering.
It's gonna break down the fibers for sure.
Yeah, like you should avoid freezing. Okay.
Gonna be any more mouthwatering.
Drain meatballs on a baking. Why would you drain them? That's delicious.
I mean,
Okay, extra fat. Okay, I guess.
yeah.
I don't use oil much in my cooking, I'll admit. So I guess this is why this is a bit beyond me a little. Because to me, if there's stuff dripping out, it's like the juiciness of the meat, not the oil. Because too much oil dries out meat. So I get really annoyed at people who use oil too much. I like steaming
Mhm.
meat a lot more. So like if you have to drain the oil from your meatballs, I don't think I want to eat the meatballs.
I mean, or and this is just a suggestion from somebody who
Yeah.
cooks food.
Yeah.
Use less fat percentage meat.
Yeah.
Because if they're giving out that much oil, then this is like a 70 fucking 30 or something.
Well, I guess this is the
Do 90,
extra
just do
question.
90-10.
I'm like, is this from the meat? In which case, yum, pour it back over. What are you doing? Or is this oil you've added while cooking?
I am hands down gonna say it's probably from the meat because most people use like 80-20.
Ah.
And 20 is a fair amount of fat when you have like 2 pounds of meatballs in a pan.
Yeah, okay. Slice herbs with your pizza cutter.
Well, yeah, obviously. You can't use it for the pizza. You're using the scissors for that. And yeah, there will be another hack later of using your scissors to slice herbs.
The scissors are being used to cut your pizza, so what else are you gonna do?
This reminds me of
Nudge, nudge, wink, wink.
And I don't know how you feel about me like advertising YouTubers I like, Minx.
Nah, okay, nuts. I don't care. I literally advertise everyone in here, everyone's streamers.
Exactly. So like it's Critical did this series where he would voice over like shitty infomercials, and one of them was like he's like, "Do you have a perfectly good knife to cut your bread, but choose to use a block of wood instead?" 'Cause in the video, they show it. This person's cutting a knife, and then another person using a wedge from like a door, just shoving it through the bread.
What?
I
Doom
think about that all the
beat
time.
Moist Critical in Swords and Sandals the other night. There you go.
Oh, did he? That's awesome.
Yeah. We were like, is that Moist Critical? It was quite a bizarre moment. Turn wine into a cocktail. I mean, yeah, it's just a spritzer, right? How is this a hack? Damn, this really is for housewives.
Yes, that is a spritzer, and yes, it's like when you only have the wine to drink because your husband thinks you cook with it.
Do I need to pre-drain my meatballs before giving them to the fox? That sounds like less fun. A bull drainer? No! Okay. Use
Yeah,
homemade
she's here
broth.
hosting with me.
Yeah.
Use homemade broth instead of store broth. What? Oh, what a fucking hack! Hey,
Imagine.
if you can have the time and the money to make broth,
I just
just
watched
do
this
that.
duck slip on the rocks in the background and it was fucking great. They're just like, wait, hang on, what's going on back here? They're just like fucking ducks. Wait. We're taking
Oh no.
a quick duck break. Okay, alright. I got really excited by the ducks there for a second. Okay, so
It's okay.
decorate cookies before
Oh,
baking.
no?
No.
That sugar's just gonna melt. You bake it like 350 degrees. That's not gonna work at all.
And
Not
you're
only
gonna
is the
lose
sugar
some
gonna
of the
melt,
color.
it's gonna press into the cookie. I mean, these are sugar cookies clearly, so these can survive being weighted down by the weight of the sugar, but like it's not
Oh
gonna
my
come
god,
out
okay.
looking like that.
Measure ingredients on a digital scale. Imagine measuring ingredients. What?
Is this a hack?
Compared to
Is this
what?
hacks?
Ever find yourself using every single measuring cup and spoon in your arsenal? Just wash them as you go. Like, wipe them out. Give your dishwasher a break. While you're cooking, do you just, like, use your dishwasher in between? Oh, damn it, I'm down a
Hold on.
spoon.
So you could wash this bowl out many times, or you could wash out the 2 or 3 measuring items you should
It's
have,
very
which are
handy, really.
spoons and cups.
Like, oh, damn, I already used this bowl for flour and I need to measure the sugar, so out it goes. New bowl. I don't want to contaminate the ingredients that are going together.
I will say this, and I know you all have seen the little containers that I use all the time on the streams. Like, if you have a restaurant supply store nearby, you may not even know you do. Get those. They're like $1.60 for a pack of 50 of them, and they last forever because as long as you don't melt them, which is really hard to do because they're made to reheat liquids.
Yeah, right? I've already made
The
coffee in this. Where do I make my tea?
like absolutely invest in those. They're way better than like the Ziploc and right shit that you can get. Sorry, that's my rant over with, Mix.
I am on board with this. I'm still staring at this. I'm like, ever find yourself using every single measuring cup and spoon in your arsenal? No. No, I don't. Okay, cool. Rescue a salty soup with raw apple or potato. Raw potato? Wait, what?
So this actually does have some merit to it. The problem is it takes a very long time because you have to lower your soup's heat to like a low simmer and just let the potato absorb the via osmosis. It will absorb the salt more than anything else. Same with the apple. The apple will also release sugar, which will help to neutralize some of the salt.
Okay.
But this is legit. It just takes it's like if you
This ain't 10
and again
minutes.
this goes to don't do 10 minutes. It's you need a lot longer than that. You need like upwards of an hour.
Oh, wow.
But again, super low simmer, and also because you're simmering, you will be reducing water. So add stock or water or whatever liquid was your base to your product, so that it stays as hydrated as it should.
Belly, how are you?
And again goes to put salt, put stuff in your hand, and then distribute it to the dish. Don't just put it in from the shaker because you could always put in too much. It's just easier to control.
What a bear. We bear with him. Cut a bell pepper without waste. Skip the mess when
Okay.
slicing bell peppers. Start
Okay.
by cutting off its green stem.
Uh-huh.
Then cut the pepper into fours before opening each section. The seeds will be easy to clean out and the pepper's ready to go.
Okay, so I'm going to tell you an easy and
Yeah.
even easier way that doesn't involve any of this garbage. And this only really works... No, it works. It really works any other way. So here's what you're going to do. You're going to hold the bell pepper with the bottom on all of your fingers. So like pretend you're made a basket with your fingers and your thumbs are ready to puncture somebody's eyes in. So you're going to do that to the green stem on the bell pepper, just shove it in, and then split it in half. Take the stem out, take the centers out, cut it however you want.
Yeah.
You don't need to cut this shit like this. It's like I said, if you're dicing it, doesn't matter. If you're slicing it into like long stems, it still doesn't matter.
Juice lemons with a skewer. I think you're literally trying to squeeze everything through a tiny hole.
That's stupid. It's such a dumb idea.
Am I reading this right?
Take
Try
a
out
skewer,
this.
knitting needle, or chopstick, and poke a hole through the non-stem end of a lemon. And
It's
squeeze.
that easy.
That is dumb as fuck. Just use you don't even need a strainer. Just fucking cup your hand and squeeze the juice into
You
your
know
hand.
what?
It will go through your fingers.
You know
And
what?
you won't get seeds.
Do you even lift, bro? What's this pussy ass skewer? Just pick the whole thing up and just like fucking smash it with your fist.
Just squeeze the shit out of it. Make the juice come through the skin.
Yeah. Make it. Will it. Be a man. This is 5 minutes crafts of cooking. This is hacks that we are going through.
Yeah.
It's
basically, yeah.
juice it to be. Yeah, no.
Oh. Yeah.
I don't want to clean it afterwards. I mean, I do this anyway, but I put aluminium foil down because I don't want to clean it.
Oh no, you're totally fine with putting aluminum foil down.
Yeah,
I get it.
yeah.
It's just, I mean, yeah, you're
sausages?
not gonna roast them. You're going to you're gonna like heat the liquids inside of them first, which will kind of semi-steam them. Yeah, those are this is like a kielbasa mix. And you would end up like you wouldn't roast them for a while. Like that's why you're supposed to put things. That's why you preheat ovens to put them in when they're ready to be hot.
I'm also gonna but no one likes biting into raw vegetables. Well, then put your potatoes in first. Put your mushrooms in last. Anyway, okay. I don't really understand this, I'll admit. I don't really get it.
I mean, that medley there would be fine to just
While
roast
it's
together.
preheating.
Those are eggplant.
Yeah, this is fine. And zucchini and...
Yeah, it's just like, while it's preheating, there's no point to bringing them up with the heat.
Oh, no, I think it's saying put the pan in itself on a veggie-filled pan with the oven while it's preheating.
Yeah. No, that's too intelligent for them. Yes, you. That is a good idea to do. You could put your pan into your oven first, heat it up, and then throw the vegetables you want to roast them there. That will
Yeah.
help caramelize the bottom side while you're
Yeah.
also heating the top side. That's a good idea. This is stupid.
Okay. No, yeah. Life hasn't given us lemons. They're man-made. Milk that man. Halve tomatoes with 2 plates. What?
Oh,
Cut,
I've actually done that on stream before.
cut a tomato right in half with the help of 2. Okay. Place
Yeah,
grape
you're using the
tomatoes.
plates as a as a holder essentially, and you're just gonna slice between them. I've actually done this one on stream, thanks.
I remember. Oh, you
I
just
used the
holded
top.
them and then you just slice between all of them? Is that the idea?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I use the 2 tops of like those containers that I was just talking about, and I
Yeah.
fill it with tomatoes till they can't move, cover the other top, and then just hold my hand flat and
And then slice
go
over?
right between. Yeah,
Okay, alright.
cut
No,
them right in half.
I kind of get it. Okay.
Yeah, we do that at work all the time.
Spray measuring spoons were not. I still hate all these things because I am so careful about taste and spray and oils, so I hate this shit. I just
It's not really necessary. I mean, like,
Yeah.
let's say you're measuring something out like peanut butter, just use your finger, get it out.
Yeah, from honey to syrup. But also I'm really bad when I'm like honey, for example. I use rice malt syrup. I will go straight from the jar and be like, about that much, and then twist it off and close the jar. I don't
Yeah.
bother with using
Just eyeball it.
spoons and shit. I eyeball it and just straight out of the jar. Yeah. Actually, I have used chopsticks. I'll use the thicker end in the honey and I'll put it in and swirl it round and then pull that out. I have used that before, and then I'll just use that as the stirrer straight in.
So, depending on why I'm measuring the honey, let's say I'm measuring it for tea.
Hang on
I
a
don't know
second.
why I would ever do that. I would just put it in, but I would just use the stirrer, this measuring spoon as the stirrer.
Let's have foxes. Fox background. Fox.
Also, hello, Barely.
Yeah, Belly here. Why can't I just have foxes? I just want foxes. Okay. Foxes.
Oh, have you played Thank Goodness You're Here yet, Minx?
No, I haven't. I know that
Ah.
was like, yeah.
You're gonna like it.
Huh. Is this like a whole... Okay. I found found some foxes.
We were nearing the end of that list too.
Yes, we did. We played it
Yeah,
for
we did.
Valentine's. I think I love our Valentine's Day event
Yeah,
the
that was a good
most.
one. Say again?
Oh yeah, that went weird. I think I actually, out of all of our annual events, I think I like our Valentine's the most.
That was a really fun one. It was
Yeah.
very on theme.
Yeah.
Like everything else hasn't been that far, except for the Halloween stuff we do. It hasn't been that far on theme.
Halloween to me is so like, everyone's doing Halloween anyway, and there's only so many Halloween games, and everyone plays Phasmo, so it's like, I don't know. I
Yeah.
do like our end of year bus tour. I need to think about that, but
Yeah, that was fun.
I think Valentine's was always the most fun for me. Watching guys, forcing all of us to play dating sims and just the humor that comes
Forcing?
out of it. Well, not even forcing. Like I think I laughed the hardest with all of us through Valentine's. It's
Wait,
just so
I was
dumb.
loving that KFC game.
That was great. That was really
It was
good.
hilarious.
Save butter wrappers to grease pans. That's true. Actually, I have done this. That's true. I don't save them. I just tear a bit off the edge and Mott gets annoyed at me later.
I mean, you could do that, or you could use a paper towel.
Yeah, paper towel as well. But it's because it's just the same as like you can just use baking paper. It's the same kind of inside feel.
Oh, and to anybody new to like baking and cooking, wax paper is not the same as parchment.
Oh, true. Yeah, true. Dialogue is funny. Yeah.
Microplane ginger. Okay, if you have the tool, who owns a microplane? I do. Minx.
Yeah, I do.
Oh, okay. Well, fair enough.
But
Okay,
I didn't
that's
think that's
two out
a.
of the potential.
I didn't think that was a hack. Like I mean, yeah,
It's not a. It's a process.
just using the equipment you have.
Oh, I guess okay. Maybe I'm mistaken. I thought
I
less
love
people
this.
owned those
This is
things.
why you need a microplane ASAP. It's literally them just. Is this a selling link? Is this them just making money out of links? Oh no, it's not. They're just trying to link to other things. Okay. Put a fork in potatoes for easy peeling.
Ugh.
Huh?
Why? I mean, if you're too scared of cutting your hand, there's 3 types of microplanes. Okay, barely. Damn.
Oh damn.
I've got one that looks like a sword.
Yeah, I didn't get it. Okay, well that was it. Okay, let me find us some more hacks.
Yeah, how about you hold it? That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
And it wasn't even like they don't really teach people how to use a knife to do potatoes anymore. So like it's almost always just peeler involved. I've never seen anybody hurt themselves with a peeler.
Oh my god,
I'm not saying it's
BuzzFeed.
not possible. Oh, BuzzFeed, hell yeah. I'm not saying it's not possible. I am saying you gotta really mess up to do that. I have the thicker ones and the long one. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Okay.
Oh wait.
Is the long one you have the white handle? Or is it the black handle one that's like super thin?
Maybe I should hang on, wait. Oh.
That'd be the one that has a sleeve that comes with it.
Oh, it's crying. Go, Foxy, go. Anyway. I melt
The last
butter
one. Yeah,
in
okay.
my
Those are the
homemade
ones we use for
tomato
it.
sauce. Even if the recipe doesn't call for it, a bit of butter leaves your sauce with a lovely extra creamy flavor and texture.
Yeah, that is a thing you can do. I wouldn't suggest to do too much because you'll make it too oily, but yeah, that's totally fine. And you could cook your sauce at a low heat and slightly brown the butter and give yourself a little extra flavor.
Add an extra egg and substitute melted butter for the oil when making cake from boxed mix. It's a long-time hack used by cake decorators. Wait, why are cake decorators using boxed mix? Okay. And produces really amazing baked goods from cheap boxed mix. That was the worst sentence I've ever read. What? I add an extra egg and substitute melted butter for oil when making bread from boxed mix.
Okay.
I want the butter. I don't want the oil. I want the butter taste.
Yeah,
And now you've added
everybody
too
who
much. It's too much.
barely, I hear you. I've never once done that. People fuck around with those too much.
You've got too
So the
much
adding
wet
extra
versus
egg
dry.
well, that's the thing is like boxed baked things tend to not be very moist, so an extra egg doesn't hurt. Obviously, replace the oil with butter because that's just more flavor.
Yeah.
I prefer making a brown butter again before I do that because it's just way more flavor.
Okay.
But yeah, that's what they're saying. Silver, yeah,
because it's
this is
boxed.
such a,
It's usually too dry. Okay. I don't use box. That's why I'm probably very confused.
but they are correct. Like I know bakers that like when they if they need to make cakes, they'll just do a box mix and just make it better.
Do they really? And just make it better?
It's not because like
Yeah.
baking is kind of a science, and it's like the box mix is just good. It's fine.
It's like so many of my mum's hacks, which she'll like promise me to never tell anyone, is ways to use pre-existing things and making them better. It is true. She used to do it all the time.
Oh yeah.
And when I found out half the stuff I was disgusted with, but it tasted good, I was like, what the fuck? You use this? Oh my god. When I cook ground beef in a skillet, I use a potato masher to break it up in the skillet. Cooks perfectly
Sure.
and evenly in about 10 seconds.
Yeah, that'll work just fine.
Are they saying to use the butter?
What?
I substitute melted butter for the oil.
Yes, they're saying use the but really? That's this sentence really confused you.
This whole sentence, wait, yeah. To me, you're substituting the melted butter in the recipe for oil. This, to me, that's saying I replace the melted butter for the oil.
No, they're saying it the other way around. They're saying they're substituting melted butter in place of the oil.
Oh. That weirds me out, that sentence.
I thought that I explained that so well that like everybody was kosher. I didn't realize that you were
No, it
just out
still
of the
went
loop
over my
there.
head. Yeah, to me that's so odd that this whole sentence got me. This whole sentence I had to like read twice because I was just like, my brain went, what?
Yeah, you just kind of it's either the way your sentence structure was built for that or not, but like that reads perfectly fine to me.
Yeah, no, my sentence structure
And it's sober too.
is different for me. Australians are pretty American with their phrasing, so this is probably
I'm
why.
glad you caught that because like I thought I was sitting here like I explained that well enough. I don't need to worry about the city board. She moved on, so I figured we were kosher.
Yeah, no, I totally didn't click.
Use lemon zest. Sure, yeah, use lemon zest. It's good. It adds a sweetness. It adds a zestiness.
Get a skedaddle. There's a storm approaching. Oh yeah, no, save it. No, thank you so much for hanging with us. It was really cool.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed hanging with you. Thank
Thanks
you.
for coming in, Wasp. Ah, sushi's in my lap. She's messing with my things. There we go.
Use
Oh, that's
baking
gonna be a
soda to
no.
make a quick marinade. Oh, really? Cheerio. Small amount of baking soda does some amazing things to meat. Maybe this is a red meat thing. Oh, this looks
What are we
cute.
talking about?
Foxy. Do you put
Small amount of
baking
baking
soda
soda.
in your meat marinades?
No,
Yeah.
I don't. Now, I'm
Yeah.
not a grill master though, so like, or I'm not a pit master, so I
Maybe?
don't know. This could be a thing that's more involved in doing American Texas style barbecue or stuff like that, but I don't know personally.
You've
I'm
heard of
not
it
in that
before?
realm.
Yeah, I can't comment because I just don't eat red meat, so. Using a chicken stock cube in my pasta water while the pasta cooks.
I mean, it's not gonna add umami
Mm,
per se. It's gonna add salt,
yeah, that's
um,
just salt.
and kind of chickeny flavor. It's if you want to add umami, use bonito.
I feel
If
like
you
all the
or just put
Italians
some
just
MSG in.
freaked out. Yeah, I feel like all the Italians just freaked out. You're just
Yeah,
cooking it in stock.
in broth. Yeah,
Yeah, okay. Panda,
that's the
hello.
Italians are in pain.
How was your stream? Yeah. I felt like all the Italians there were like,
Hey, Panda.
oh.
Panda, we made a pomodoro soup and some sourdough grilled cheese.
Yeah. Whenever you're
Kind of taking
making. Hmm?
cheap to slightly elevated. What's up?
Yeah. What a waste of broth. Yeah, I was a little bit like, maybe.
For real.
Maybe. Uh, whenever you're making
Mm.
breadcrumbs from scratch, toast the crumbs in a pan along with a small amount of oil and chopped garlic and herbs. Then use the garlic and herb infused breadcrumbs to cook whatever it is you're making, from chicken cutlets to meatballs.
Sure. Yeah, you can do that. I would definitely suggest baking it instead of using a skillet because skillets can be a bit. You've got to really pay attention when you're roasting something in a skillet, especially something fine like that.
Are they trying to like
Um,
say you're using the oiled crumbs to cook the meat and then it naturally crumbs itself?
no, it's literally just making a breading. They're just saying
Oh,
toast the breading
just
in
toast it
oil
first.
along with your garlic and your herbs, and you can just do that in the oven,
Oh,
and
yeah,
it doesn't
okay.
take oil.
Yeah, okay.
You can
Chisel!
totally do. I've used
Use
melted butter
breadcrumbs.
on occasion to make my breadcrumbs, but it's up to you.
Chisel, I haven't seen you for a while. I hope you're really good. I want to do homemade mac and cheese with bacon and garlic. That's like, yes, do it. Yes,
Yeah, you can do that. That sounds great.
immediately. Using a
I
waffle maker. Sorry, what were you
use
gonna say?
here's your here's your cheese sauce base. Okay, it's heavy cream.
Panda!
It's heavy cream. It's cream cheese, and it's whatever cheese that you want to use. Do like let's say 2 cups of heavy cream to about
And
half a cup each of the cream cheese and cheese of your choice, and you'll make a super creamy cheese sauce.
No, you need to read and run. Then it's totally fine. Ashen, hello, it's nice to see you again. And Tommy, hello, how are you
Just
guys?
add more cheese as necessary. Get it warm, like to the point where the cheese is starting to melt, and then just blend it.
Sorry, Wulfy. Welcome, guys.
That's okay.
Hello, you 17. Oh, welcome in. For those who don't know me, I'm Minx. This is Chef Wulfy. We're
Hi.
2 of 7 co-hosts on this channel, and every Saturday is the chef's domain. So we start with cooking. Today we were doing taking something basic and upgrading it. So we took tomato soup and we upgraded it to something a lot more fancy that you could sell in a restaurant. And now we're just kind of chilling while chef eats his food. And we decided to go through cooking hacks to see how true they actually are. So thank you so much for choosing to raid in with everyone. You could have just chosen to fuck off, so I really appreciate it. We're having a lovely stream until Panda came in. Okay, ignore half my chat. They're all dickheads. I'm lovely. Everyone else is questionable, but I'm lovely. So please decide to chill and stay. If you're getting hungry by the food, please bring food back for me. That's the rules around here. If you go get food, you have to feed me as well. Koi is lovely. Okay, look here, Belly. Using a waffle maker to make a bunch of foods that aren't waffles. Think hash browns mixed with avocado and cheese, paninis, cinnamon rolls from a can. I don't understand this can thing. That's very American and more.
Oh, okay. So, we get like cinnamon rolls and what are they called? Shoot, I'm drawing a blank now. Croissants, and biscuits in these little plastic tube things.
Oh.
And if you've ever seen a meme where like somebody has this, it's not plastic, cardboard. Somebody has this cardboard tube and they like slam it on a countertop and explode.
What?
It's just that. It's just that. Where they're pressurized, so like you hit it and it kind of busts open.
Oh. That's kind of cool. Okay.
Yeah, it's neat. It's a nice little thing, a little convenience for making stuff. I make pepperoni rolls out of croissants all the time.
Shouted out Panda just before, but you know what? I'll give Panda another shout out. I feel like Panda deserves another shout out before he passes out.
He did bring people this time.
Yeah, I was watching him play Chain Together earlier. He was with like
Oh, cool.
Yeah, like Snowy, a bunch of others. It was very funny.
And it is nice to see you, Panda.
Panda's old school. Panda's been around since we when I popped in earlier, he was like, God, when I first met you, he had 200 people.
Yeah.
So if you're ready to bake and realize your butter is too cold, oh, this is the thing we saw earlier. You grate it using, just grate it. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, you're increasing the surface area and decreasing the volume, so obviously it's gonna thaw faster. But I like whenever I make biscuits, because you want to make biscuits as cold as possible. I do grate my butter through a cheese grater and then freeze it.
Huh. That's clever. I like it. Okay. When I make a box of chocolate cake, when I make a boxed chocolate cake or brownies, I substitute cool brewed coffee for the water. I find it makes the flavor so much richer. See, I read it the right way around this time because we had that huge long discussion.
That's totally fine. I would definitely control how much coffee is in the water, but like you can add. I like to add coffee and espresso stuff to chocolate things that I make because it deepens the richness flavor of the chocolate. It makes it taste better. You do kind of get that coffee background, but like you can avoid that if you put it just a little bit.
I need to buy a freezer? Belly, you don't have a freezer? It's not just like we just always have fridge freezer combos. Oh my God, are the foxes gonna eat those rabbits?
Barely, is this like a that'd be hilarious. Just have that happening background on the stream. Just things getting mauled while we're looking at brownies.
Look, they're going for it. They're going through it.
Oh shit! Hold on a second.
Hold up.
Yeah. Look.
Hold
wait.
up.
So what? I gotta know what's the documentary about. Is it a
Run,
fox
run, run!
documentary or is it a rabbit?
Fox documentary.
I'm on the side of the fox. I'm on the fox side. This is a fox.
Oh, it's so cute.
Yeah.
Look at it though. Oh no.
That is a predator.
I think it got a rat. Oh no, I got it.
You got
Okay.
something.
Okay. All right. Well, it won. It's all right. This is a food show.
Just Attenborough in the background. The
I was
folks
like-
will eat well tonight.
I was like, oh shit! I quickly need to censor that. Wait. Okay.
What? That's fine. That's nature. You just gotta add the nature tag.
Like, wait, no, wait. I didn't expect this to go this way. Do I get
Straight up wolf that fucking rabbit down? Like, cut their fucking on that shit, dude. It's like, can I have it? Sure. Bam, bam.
This is the whole
So
putting your
quick.
ginger in the freezer again. Okay. So what?
Yeah, sure. Dumb.
When you're making a melt of panini, toast the bread first. Toasted bread stays much crisper. And so
No.
you're what? No.
No, you're already toasting the bread in the melt. Why are you doing that?
No, rejected. It may seem counterintuitive, but adding a little extra salt in desserts like cookies, oh no, it's good, and brownies and pies and
Yeah.
even cakes, bring it. So everything, just everything in your life, add salt, just all of it.
Salt is a natural flavor enhancer to the
Where's the
human
ducks?
tongue. To any tongue,
I thought
really, but
I thought we'd do some foxies instead. Do you want to go back to the ducks? We did like the ducks, didn't we? I could find some more ducks.
do we have foxes chasing ducks?
I don't think so. But hang on, let me find you some.
Hi, sushi.
Oh, shall I do some food background? We should do food background.
Oh, look, he's going for a duck.
Oh damn it! I missed it. Okay, food background. Oh.
We just saw the food background. Those foxes were eating.
We will make you hungry. The best food in the world with calming music. Okay, here we go. This is all of the fake food we were talking about earlier.
Yes, barely. MSG is used for umami. Oh, MSG is pure umami flavor.
Yeah, now kidneys are salted. No, that makes your kidneys taste better. That makes sense. But for real, salt with chocolate, yum.
And here's a fun temperature thing. Things get saltier when they're cold, and things get sweeter when they're warm.
I didn't know that. I learned something. That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Elevate.
Yeah, it's kind of fun to think about that ice cream in and of itself is not as sweet as it is because it's cold.
Elevate your simple buttered noodles with a little white miso paste and fresh parmesan. Egg noodles in particular taste especially delicious when prepared this way. Elevate your shit life
simple noodles by adding flavor
by
to them.
adding flavor.
This is just for British people.
I mean, damn, this guy even put some pepper on. Shit.
Wow, pepper.
That's too far, man. That's too far.
I will say I have made myself, and I know this says noodles. It says buttered noodles, so
yeah,
I'm
and I'm
assuming this
looking
is
at
like
its noodles like they're. But is it or is it
pasta
spaghetti?
noodles. Well, here's the thing: is I've made Asian style spaghetti before, and like I use fish sauce, garlic, and I think a little bit a bit of mirin.
Wait,
Or is it fish sauce?
how
It's super good.
is this feedback or because you do taste testing?
Because of all the ice cream.
Oh, look, Koi, mac and cheese. Everyone knows that toasted breadcrumbs on mac and cheese are great, but I actually don't like toasted breadcrumbs on mac and cheese, I'm going to say it. But there's a trick you maybe haven't tried. Bake the breadcrumbs separately from the mac and cheese.
Hold
Just
on.
enough
People don't do that?
Mind exploding.
It's the stuff that I feel like is the most obvious that really gets me when I realize it's
Processing?
not, apparently.
Respect. So what you're saying is, can us the pick up kind of? Oh my god, hell! I just had a stroke. What?
No, I can read this just fine. I understand. And yeah, you're sweet. How are you? Hey, you are sweet because you are hot. Yep.
I thought you said you could read it
That will
fine.
that'll drop the panties. I did. I read it perfectly.
Are you sweet because you're hot?
Hey, you sweet because you are hot.
I have to be
often
sweet
feel that with
and dumb to be hot now?
Well,
This is a lot.
I think the dumbness carries the sweet over.
Oh, okay. Because
It's
I
kind
don't.
of like
I
looking
don't
down
know.
on something. You usually do it with an air of, no.
Okay, substitute some sort of liquid. Some sort of liquid.
What?
Some sort of liquid.
Wait, no. Here's the thing, though. It's not substituting the whatever the some sort of liquid is in. It's saying use seltzer or carbonated liquid instead of some of the liquid, not some sort of liquid means.
Honestly, hell, it's me. It's not even you. English is my main language, and I still can't understand shit. I got some liquid. Okay.
We both read it wrong. It was
Substitute
because the way you
Coy's
said it.
liquid in Belgian waffles with seltzer. Oh, you're out.
Or carbonated beverage like ginger ale, super airy
See?
fluffy waffles. So the airiness comes from the pearl sugar and the baking soda. I don't see why you also need to add club soda.
I read it wrong again. Some of the liquid. Not. I did it
No,
wrong.
not. That's what I was saying earlier. It's not
Why is my
some
brain...
sort of liquid.
Okay, look. I didn't sleep much. Okay. Yum. Oh no,
I
cereal.
love that it's a hack.
It's
Just
cereal.
put something in there.
Just put something in there. Very dry. Okay, alright, none of this shit. I make roux with melted butter and flour. Yeah? In a mug. Oh, in the microwave. Ugh. I need
No,
something.
stop. Why is there cheese in it?
This is now bechamel. What? I don't know. Wait. I make roux with melted butter and flour in a mug in the microwave when I need something for last minute thickening. Mock's face right now. He just walked in and I'm like, yeah.
I usually takes a minute to get golden. Sure. I mean, okay. Yes and no. Yes, it would
Just use corn
work
flour.
if things if it was soluble like that, but there's still a lot of raw flour in that, and you're gonna put raw flour flavor into your soup or whatever you're thickening, and you're hoping to thicken it quick, so you're not gonna carry over cook it, like you're not gonna cook it longer to remove that raw flour flavor. So why are you doing this? And
Next.
also makes this is a Mornay. A bechamel just has milk.
Mornay. What am I thinking of? Yeah, Mornay, lobster Mornay. Yeah, I got the wrong one. I was thinking lobster Mornay, but I said bechamel. When making burgers or meatloaf, combine a slice of bread with milk to make a sludge. Then mix it into your meat
Why
and
would you
cook.
describe it like that?
It makes it
What?
tastes incredibly tender.
You don't use the word sludge.
Yum. Yum.
Wait, that's so much worse because I just made something with wet bread and now the word sludge is on my mind.
Yum. Okay. Pop a bowl of mozzarella in the freezer. People love their fucking freezer. For an hour or two before you make it even more wet. That's the way. Wet mozzarella is amazing. Makes it so much easier to shred.
I mean, I guess?
I guess?
It's gonna be harder because it's gonna be denser.
Yeah, I feel like I'm gonna have to put a lot more arm effort into it. And now you've destroyed
Yeah.
some of it on a cellular level and it's slightly soggy.
I can
don't
only
like
assume
this.
this is for putting into the oven or cooking down and not using raw because like it just use it as it's not that if you're using that soft of mozzarella, don't shred it. If it's that soft,
Yeah, I
it's
just
not
slice it and
supposed to
put
be
it on
shredded.
top. Yeah, I just slice it. Stop rubbing it in. Okay, alright. If you're making a dish that relies heavily on spices for seasoning, toast the spices before adding them to the recipe to bloom them. Yeah.
Yes, but preferably toast whole spices. You're not gonna get much done toasting powder.
This is just like Asian cooking. You only need to cook them in a pan until fragrant. Yep. Takes about 30
Yeah.
seconds. This quick step vastly improves their taste and amplifies flavor. Isn't this just cooking? I'm really confused.
Not a lot of people know to pre-cook spices.
Oh.
That is definitely something I'm aware is a green thing.
This is why I feel like it's really good for people to know the basics of Indian cooking, because I think the way they start their meals, like, can just really enhance dishes. And that's kind
Oh
of the
yeah.
same way. I really think everyone should learn at least like the basic structure of Indian cooking, even if you
I can't
don't continue
remember.
using
I
it.
can't. You could probably tell me what this is, but there's this base that's used in a lot of different dishes. It's just like red onions and spices and oil. And it's just cooked
Masala?
down for a really long time. It might be masala.
Oh,
I think that might
tandoori.
be what it
Actually, it
is.
kind of sounds like a more of a.
No, tandoori is when you throw
No.
is the kind of oven you use to make naan.
Yeah.
It's just a hot pot. Um,
I feel like.
but yeah, he would
No,
make
it's
because we would
masala.
have these banquets that were like 1,500 people. My sous chef at the time would make like
I know what you're talking
God,
about.
like pounds and 50, 60, 70. No, how big are those bags? So he would do 3 of those. So it'd be about 150 pounds of red onions, and then he would cook them down into like this delicious caramelized slurry.
I'm just double checking myself, and amusingly, everything that comes up is masala. So, but
I think it's
masala,
masala, yeah.
it's so hard because like masala as a meaning is just like it's just a mixture of it's a particular mixture of spices. So I'm just like, is it that? Yeah.
Yeah, he would have that spice mixture,
Garam
and
masala.
just onions, and just cook them down over the
Yeah.
course of half a day. And then that would go into like 3 different other dishes he was making, usually not tandoori.
I'm
No, he would do
trying to
tandoori chicken, but we
trying to
wouldn't
remember
use the
this.
tandoori. We would just sear it on a flat top.
Because my ex taught me, and I feel like it was like masala was fire and curry was earth. Yeah. It's like around
Well,
if you're doing like fiery or grounding. Anyway, I remember the shit.
I can assure you it wasn't Earth.
Oh, the masala. I use olive, caper, or pickle brine to add flavor to a lot of savory dishes like casserole. Do not put pickle brine in my casserole.
I mean, if you can
Mock
make the
sounded
flavors
like
match,
it, but I don't.
I don't hate the idea, but
Tuna salad. Tuna salad, yeah.
I use it as a flavor enhancer on my grilled cheese.
Vinaigrettes, yeah. Not casserole. Now, we're going to have an argument over casserole because my definition
no
of
vinaigrette.
casserole is different from the American definition of casserole.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, for those of you who don't know, the American definition is
It's wrong.
it's a dish. There is a kind of dish that's the shape of like a rectangle that's got like 2-inch high walls, usually made of glass or porcelain, and anything inside of that dish is a casserole.
Yeah, it's fucked. So apparently, if I make a sandwich in a quiche dish, it's a quiche. Yeah, it's wrong.
It's true.
I get so mad. I
Hey,
get so
champagne
mad.
only comes out of Champagne Valley. It's a casserole in that dish.
Yep. Yep. I get so mad. When I realized this, I think it was an argument with Doom where he's like, "Here's my casserole," and then he presented. I think it was just like mac and cheese, and I was just like, "What?"
Yeah.
Like mind
It's
explosion.
macaroni casserole.
What? And he's like, "Yeah, it's macaroni casserole," and I'm just like, I'm having a moment. Like, I was so confused. Like Wulfy had to step in because I was just like, "What? What do you mean?
Yeah.
Do you know what a
That's all it is.
casserole is? This is not a casserole." Oh my god, I had a moment. Anyway, yeah, more UK versus American arguments that happen in our group. Usually over food. It's always over food. Everything's a casserole. Yeah, you just
Yeah,
like
everything in that dish.
I put my face in a casserole dish. I am a casserole.
If I had bread that fit the dish perfectly and I baked off some sandwiches, that is a sandwich casserole.
Yeah. Yeah. I love it. Okay. I mix miso and butter into a paste and put it on pretty much any vegetables before roasting them. Pretty
That's
much any
good.
vegetables. Okay, it takes plain old vegetables to the next level. Because, before I was just putting nothing on them. But holy shit, if you put shit on vegetables, it tastes good.
crazy, right? Especially miso, which is again basically
Oh.
just umami flavor and salt.
Dragon King, welcome back. Really good
Hey,
to
Dragon
see
King.
you.
If you add cream cheese and scrambled eggs, it tastes better. It does indeed. We were talking about that earlier,
Oh yeah,
mainly
no,
with
totally.
yogurt or sour cream.
Yeah,
But
Wulfy
cream cheese
uses
would work
yogurt
fine.
and I use sour cream. So there you go. Now we got cream cheese as well.
It's the
Sweet
same
eggs.
thing.
Do not mention sweet eggs. We don't talk about fucking sweet eggs and sugar egg bullshit in here. God damn it. You'll summon shade. You use cream cheese. There you go. Yeah, no, I love it.
Yeah.
Everything is a
The
sandwich.
trifecta.
If you're making sushi rice, aka sticky
Oh, I
rice,
swear to
thank
God.
you, it's usually better to not rinse the rice all the way through, or sometimes
Okay.
even at all. Cooked this way and combined with rice vinegar, it will be much stickier and more like sushi rice you're used to eating at restaurants.
So I would never suggest not washing it at all. You should at least wash it once or twice. But
Disappoint
yes,
links
I
and
I
you push
usually
it and
stop at
paste.
3. It does really well. I end up with rice like right the way that I want it.
You can have Shade's eggs, that's fine.
This background salad is sick.
You can shred chicken so easily using a stand mixer. We've already done this. Okay. Whenever
Yeah.
I bake, I grease my pans. Oh, okay. I mean, yeah. But instead of
This
using flour to coat it, that's not greasing. I use granulated sugar. That's still not greasing.
that's
Phrasing.
why you're just gonna get sugar stuck to your
Phrasing.
pan.
Wait, what did I say? I don't get
It might
it.
have been something I said.
Whenever I bake, I grease my pans. But instead of using flour to coat it. Okay, you grease your pans and then you add. I don't add.
Oh, she greases it, but then she adds sugar, which again, like,
You're just gonna caramelize it and then it. Okay, now fuck this.
okay.
I mix some soy sauce into beaten eggs when I'm making scrambled eggs, and it adds
These are
good
just
flavor.
recipes.
This is just a yeah.
I do this too. I add soy sauce, I add a little bit of miso, and I add like a tiny pinch of fish sauce, and then I just cook my eggs.
Yeah. Okay.
That's how you should have eggs if y'all like want to try something interesting.
I can have Shade's eggs. I mean, yeah, I suppose if you really need to fertilize something. But she needs to,
So
like,
we
take her
can.
eggs out and give them to you.
I've never once done that.
Make my sticky rice. I wish
Who are
it.
most people? I have never once heard of somebody doing that. I mean, if the only time I soak seeds is if I'm making candied nuts, I soak them in a high
Oh,
concentration of sugar water.
this is activating, right? Yeah, this is a hipster thing. I can explain this. This is a hipster thing
good.
around activating nuts or something, and I can't remember the exact reason. I did this for a little bit,
That
and then
does
I was
sound
like,
nice,
"Fuck
Dragon
this."
King.
Activating my nuts. What is how to activate nuts? I can't stop laughing.
Slap left and right.
Activation is what occurs when raw nuts have been soaked in a salt solution for a period of time. Stimulates blah blah blah. So it's something to do with if you eat the nuts while they're still alive, they're healthier for you. So you activate your nuts by soaking
You
them.
are immature as hell.
If you soak them in something salty, it's better.
Yeah, the electrolytes give it energy again. That's you gotta have
But
Gatorade after
you can only
to really activate your nuts.
you can only have it with raw nut.
I mean, it's the way to have it. You want it raw.
Okay. Yep. That's that. Next. I use kitchen scissors instead of a knife whenever possible. I mean, look.
To cut pizza.
It's a pizza again.
You can. It's nobody's saying you can't. You can. It's
Yeah.
fine. Do it. It doesn't matter. It's just if it's not necessary, then don't.
When we first started dating, my now husband was blown away by how much easier it is to cut things. Like he was blown away. That's how you locked him down.
Yeah, they have a plant's graveside. Oh,
You know what, honey? The sex was pretty shit, but holy fuck, I didn't know you could use scissors like that. Let's get married.
Jesus.
Okay.
I'm good on that one. Oh, sorry, Sushi.
Whenever I'm making a cheese sauce, I add a processed cheese like Kraft singles.
Yes. Okay. So here's the thing: if you use citric acid when you make cheese, if you ever make it from scratch, or when you're
Oh.
you can make Kraft cheese, but is what I'm trying to say. You can make Kraft cheese by using citric acid, which you can buy, by the way, in the store. Just make a cheese sauce, add citric acid to it. The acid helps to break down the fibers and the proteins of the cheese, and it becomes super super smooth.
It
And
revolutionized my
I,
homemade mac and cheese game. You listening to
this
this,
is
Koi?
this is just them smoothing out their cheese. They're adding something that has pre-broken proteins, so it's adding more smoothness.
Like,
No, you don't want to add
okay,
OJ.
just add some orange juice to your cheese. Bam, Kraft singles. Now put it in your cheese. Okay, alright, none of that. Stop it. Was it Oracle where we were watching him make an omelette and then this is an Italian household and then he took out the Kraft singles and we're all like, "Oh, what are you doing? What are you doing? Don't do that."
It was also
What?
Oracle we watched make eggs with absolutely no seasoning and
Oh
the least
yeah,
amount of oil I've ever
just
seen.
made eggs. Like he's
And
such a
just
gym
was
bro.
like, yeah, this is just eggs.
This is my eggs. Oh god, it made me cry. He's come a long way. Okay, add a splash of
Yeah,
orange
he uses
juice. Oh
salt
my
now.
god, it's right here, dragon. Add a splash of orange juice to tomato soup. The acidity in tomato soup
So
really brightens the
so
flavors.
this is the exact opposite of what we were talking about earlier about adding sugars or carrots into your soup to leach out sugars and reduce the
Oh.
acidity. This is if you want more acidity or your thing isn't acidic enough, probably because you've added something like cream to it.
Oh my god, I just read Koi's comment and I just had a moment.
Honestly, that's a good selection. I mean,
Sounds
the parmesan's
delicious.
really dry, but I
Thing
I
I've
can
ever seen. It'll go
assume
on
I
top.
know
It'll
what
go
you're
on
doing with
top,
that.
and that's delicious.
Nah,
And
you can
I
melt it in. Like if you, it's
almost
just gonna make it
wanted to
more
propose
grainy.
things because that is amazing. I add a splash of vinegar to water I'm using to boil potatoes for potato salad.
Sure.
Or I'll
Or
add
I'll add
baking soda to the water to boil. Just boil what? Just boil. Just
You're
boil your
adding an
potatoes.
alkaline. You're adding an alkaline to your water, which is reducing the acidity and heightening the
Garlic and bread
pH.
topping. Oh,
It's what it's gonna do is it's gonna break down the outside of the potato faster than the inside because it's surface level.
you know, that's
But
vinegar.
it's potentially going to also add a metallic flavor. So no.
I went quite to make green mac and cheese. And
With the garlic
finally,
and bread topping. Yeah, that's
because we've
legit.
had so many hints, here's one more. For the best fried rice, use pre-cooked rice that's been sitting in the fridge overnight. Leftover rice doesn't stick together in the skillet or wok when you fry it, and the final results taste more like takeout.
How is that a tip? Who's making rice fresh to make fried rice? Fried rice is a leftover meal thing.
Yeah, this is just
Y-
called
Yeah,
leftovers.
barely. That's very normal. No, what?
This is just
You're
leftovers.
supposed to use dried out rice.
This is just leftovers. Okay, this has been very educational. Thank
Pants
you.
here, my onions with wasabi
So,
and soy sauce.
I mean,
Get minced into the mac and cheese. That
Cons-
sounds awesome, dude.
my fancy my the soy sauce, and then wait, when are you gonna cook for me? Oh god, 76 genius ways to save time and money. Can we be bothered? Boy, when are you getting home? I need to
got shit
cook
else
my
to do.
sausages. I mean, I can see a lot of people that don't know how to cook. Yeah, it's true. I use club soda to make
Oh,
cake
yeah.
batter instead of regular water, and it supposedly makes
Hold
it
on,
taste better.
what is this for? Why are we doing this?
Hang on.
Why are we just caramelizing sugar on top of a lime?
Wait, Dragon. What do you mean, and it supposedly tastes better, but you've been doing it? Doesn't it taste better? I feel like you need
It
to
says
try it the
cake. Wait,
regular
club
way
soda to my
and
cake batter
see.
instead of regular water. Oh,
But
I
there,
mean,
soda bread's a
it's
thing.
not gonna taste better. It's still just water
Texture.
flavor, but like, yeah, it would be
You're making food? Oh, you're home. Okay.
kind of fluffy.
Oats! Oh, I love oats. I can't tell the difference. Sugar is sugar. To me, water is water.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, tell me when you're done, Koi, because then I'll go make food if you don't mind. I need to go cook some saucies. But blind taste test. Okay, yeah, no, fair enough. Okay, 76 kitchen hacks to save time and get organized and stay calm.
Sure.
Keep potatoes white. This is funnier if I don't read the rest of it. I just want to just leave it.
Keep potatoes
Just
white.
keep potatoes
Next.
white. Slow down rotting.
The Irish knew what they were talking about.
Yeah,
Leave
leave
everybody
it
else out of
white.
this.
Nia, I have no idea what
So
that green thing
that
is.
green thing, Nia, is a cauliflower. There are a breed called rainbow cauliflower. You can get in green, white, and purple. They're sharper. They like come up to a point in the center instead of being rounded like cauliflower normally is, and they have really cool what's it called? It has a really cool like
What?
fractal structuring. It looks really cool if you look at one up close. Like they're spirally. If you like fractals and mathematics, they have a really cool design to their growth.
I'm gonna pin that comment.
They can also be red. Okay, see, I've never
Just
ordered
like
red ones.
really out of context comment.
We've only ever gotten the white, green, and purple ones. That's awesome.
This one. I've had enough wrangling plastic wrap. Store the roll in the fridge.
Okay, so that's a bad idea, and here's why. Plastic wrap works via static electricity.
Yeah.
That's why it gets tangled up. If you put it in the fridge, you're
Yeah,
reducing the
it's like,
temperature,
how
which
do
makes
you...
the conductivity lessen, and you lose the sticky.
Yeah, it's like, so now when I try to put it over and stretch it slightly, it's just not gonna...
It's not gonna hold.
It's not gonna wrap. Oh yeah, I've seen the shower cap thing. Like, yeah. What?
What?
Hang on.
Are you talking about the eggs thing?
No. I
I'm a
was...
little bit behind on the stream, by the way.
No, you're like 4 seconds. I was
Okay.
looking at what Koi was saying, and I'm like...
That's a good call, Koi.
I want to know...
Got powdered water, but I don't know what to add.
Yeah, I'm like, powdered water? I was like, hang on, is that a thing?
Yeah.
Powdered...
Yeah, that's what he's saying.
Like, I know dry water, but like powdered water? Oh my god, yeah. Like, I know, is it dry ice? No.
No, it's Minx. Come
Yeah.
on, that's just water.
But it's dehydrated.
Yeah, it's dehydrated.
No, guys, I've looked it up. This is what's blowing my mind
What
right
is an
now.
eggless omelet?
Is a form of... Hang on, wait. No. No, you guys don't understand. This is what I'm looking at. It's a thing.
What did you do?
Powdered water's a thing.
I don't understand. Like, what
This
do
is
you...
why because this is why my brain blew, because I was looking up a joke to post, and then I was like, wait, I'm looking at dehydrated water, and I was like, wait, is this an April Fool's? And then I'm like,
wonder if this is a combination. This is an acid-based combination that I saw in school one day, and it ends up with just being pure water.
Yeah. It's real. Yeah, I never knew it was real. I mean, I guess, but I'm like, wow. It's definitely inside the hydrate. Okay. Now wrestle the eggshell pieces again. No one likes blah blah blah. I don't know. Okay, right. Wet fingers and reach right in. Apparently, if you wet your fingers before you go and get eggshell.
Okay.
Okay. Use an ice cream scoop with pumpkin seeds. I actually knew this. Yeah, I actually did know
I've done that before.
Yeah. Skim the fat.
It's hard as shit to do on spaghetti squash. I want to say because it's got a super dense center, but it helps.
This is kind of cool. Skim the fat. Spoon out excess fat from stocks, stews, and sauces by skimming a few ice cubes wrapped in paper towel or cheesecloth along the surface of the liquid. The ice helps the fat solidify, making it easier to remove with a spoon.
Now, just put the ice cube straight in. Adding the water is not going to affect you that much, and it'll cool down the fat faster, help it make it easier to get out.
Oh, there you go. What about rubbing garlic to grab eggshells? Really? Oh, no.
I've heard of that one too. Yeah, it's because if you've never touched garlic, like when you're cutting it, it's super sticky, so it helps to grab
I'm
them.
so perfect. I just never get eggshells in. No, I'm joking. I just shove my fucking hand in. I don't care. I fish around for a while.
Same. I just reach in and grab it.
Yeah, I just go for it. This hack is borderline wizardry. Hold onto your panties.
I can't wait.
Pack an egg into a bowl.
Separate yolks from whites.
Then invert an empty water bottle over the yolk. Oh yeah, squeezing in the sides of the bottle.
Squeeze it.
Yeah. Okay. Yep. All right. Cool. Yep.
I just drink away the egg and then spit out the shell. That's a good way to go.
Oh, this is the chopstick. Flip that banana. Okay. Ever had issues prying into a banana? You're not alone.
No.
What? What?
No, you are.
What do you mean?
You are, and you should feel bad.
I don't even understand. What do you mean prying into a banana? Instead of wasting precious fruit. What? By hacking into the stem with a knife. Gently press the bottom and peel the banana from the bottom up. Oh yeah, this is a monkey thing. That's how monkeys peel bananas. They just squeeze.
As much joking as I was made about that, like sometimes you get a banana that's like really goopy at the top and you can't peel it. Just literally, just take your knife and smack a little score into the top of it, and it just peels like a regular banana from there.
Yeah.
Like if somehow you're actually not able to peel it, and I have run into this before, just pat and don't take the whole thing off. Just hit a little notch into it.
Yeah, see, this is what I do with the garlic, to be honest. I just whack the side with a chef's knife and then take off the clove. That's how I do it.